Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Darkness over Kelaan. Today I have playing with me, Oscar.
Hello, everybody. How are you today?
That's not what I was expecting,
Great.
but we'll go with it. Today I'm playing with me, Josh. Let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I am playing Nico Stormchaser, who is a Kalashtar barbarian.
Would you like a second opportunity? I have Oscar.
Hello, everybody. I'm Oscar. I'm going to be playing Kelaan. He is a high elf wizard.
I have Michaela.
Hello, I'm Michaela. I'm playing Sonia, the Dwarven Cleric.
I have Hannah.
Hey, my name's Hannah. I'm playing May, and she's a swift stride shifter. She's also a bard.
I have Jay.
Hey, I'm Jay. I'm playing Corin Swift Dancer, the Halfling Artificer.
And I have Tom.
Hello, I'm Tom, and I'm playing Dane Rotsol, the Kalashtar Druid, whose class we haven't reached yet, so who knows what it will be.
So that's my team for today, and when we left off, they had returned to town victorious, having defeated some inhabitants of the ruins and discovered the bodies of two friends, of the mage's brother, of Galarim's brother, and Galarim's brother, who was very wounded but not dead, who you returned to town. He was immediately taken off to the healers, and you were told to return to the burping... what was it called? The Belching Bear, that's the one,
Belching
right?
Bear.
Yes, the Belching Bear Tavern that evening to speak to Galarim, who wanted to give you a reward for returning his brother and to thank you. And that is where we shall pick up as you take your seats in the Belching Bear, and drinks are brought over without you even ordering them. There's a large bottle of wine, a large sort of pitcher of ale with some tankards, and a pitcher of water with some glasses, so that each of you may have what you please. And yeah, at this point, Galarim sort of looks at you all and comes over. Oh, perhaps I underestimated you all. I must thank you. From the bottom of my heart. My brother is very dear to me.
So, will you be singing a song about us now?
Well, I know not too much of the deeds of the evening to sing a song of you, but I have most...
We also carry boxes.
Oh, do you?
Like big boxes, yes.
Very well. Well, I will certainly tell the Adventurers Guild of your deeds, but if I might reward you a little more personally, and he puts a little pouch on the table, there is what I can spare right now in there. I hope that you'll find my appreciation worthy of your deeds. However, if you did wish me to tell a tale of your deeds, there is perhaps a couple of things I might advise you of that are, well, the foremost concerns of the land. Perhaps if one of these was solved, your deeds would be sung by many bards, not just myself. I don't know if it interests you, but, well, there is the uncatchable thief. Strange thief. Seems to be stealing jewelry and leaving love letters for noble ladies in the city. Unfortunately, we don't really have any more information than that. The love letters are unsigned. They contain mostly compliments and strange and not very good poetry, if I might say so myself. But the jewels are missing nonetheless. Break-ins have happened at various houses. The Cambers, the Montashes, the Varigans. There's a couple of others. Full details can be found from the Velvet Glove, which is usually... Velvet Glove usually deal in diplomacy, but they also deal with the concerns of major nobles. It's a guild. That is one of the major concerns of the realm. But the other is far more sinister.
Sorry,
yeah. Go on.
just on that one. Are jewels the only thing the person has been stealing?
As far as we can tell, ladies' necklaces and bracelets is what has been taken. Usually, these are singular pieces that are removed from a jewelry box and in places left letters, and they are often the most priceless piece that each woman owns. These are high-up noble ladies of noble houses. Usually the highest of noble ladies. But as I said, any other details, you should visit the Velvet Glove. But the other concern for the realm is far more sinister and far more dark. It concerns the Black Swords. 2 days' travel out of town, although you could perhaps visit one of their outposts. For 2 days' travel out of town is Kelaan Keep. Kelaan Keep was once a heap of good demeanor. It was well known for its taverns and its bakeries. But it has closed its gates. And the only people that are seen coming from there are dark, shadowy people and suspicious beings. They do have an outpost, which is a little closer to town, which might be worth inspecting first, which is Kelaan. And we'll type that for you guys. Kelaan is a sort of... it's built into a cave. That's the only way I can explain it. It's like quite a bit built into the side of one of the larger hills. And it's a network and warren of different homes and houses. This was once where we housed a lot of the poor who were in the local area, but this has also been corrupted in the same manner, and we believe that the source is the Black Swords. The Black Swords are an unusual cult. They are definitely based in Kelaan Keep. Now, this is no easy job, but pay is exquisite, and the renown would be, well, be quite something. These cultists are devoted to Levistus, the archdevil who rules Stygia, the sixth layer of the nine hells. Most of these cultists, we think, are made up of normal townsfolk, but their leaders are usually strong and powerful warlocks. The reward for completing this is 150 gold pieces.
Oh.
You may also instead forego 50 gold pieces of that reward and have a set of armor commissioned from the Galvinia. There we are. From the Galvinia Armory, from our royal blacksmith. So as I said, the job goes with a lot of renown, and obviously you're starting to make a name for yourselves. I don't see this issue being solved anytime soon, though. I understand if you have other pressing duties, but there's something that Galvinia places a lot of importance. Anyway, I must make my rounds for the evening and perform. And if you don't mind, I will be mentioning your name before I perform. Mentioning that you saved my brother. By the way, in the pouch was 6 gold pieces.
Nice.
Nice.
1 each. Yeah. Yes. Difficult maths, Oscar.
Just trying to count how many people are in our group.
It's quite easy. There's 3 on the left and 3 on the right. If you
Dude,
look
I don't
at my
know,
shared
I don't
screen.
know.
It's quite a simple system.
That's real
But
difficult.
nevertheless, a gold piece each as your reward. And with that, he will go off and he'll perform. You really?
Drinks are not on me tonight to listen to him talk about us.
Oh,
Respectfully.
He will pay for another round of drinks.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Long enough just to hear him mention sort of. He mentions your group, but he doesn't mention you as the nameless, however many it was. He instead mentions you each by name. So he's clearly done some research. He's found out, he mentions Corin Swiftdancer, Dane Rotzel, Mai Tresnir, Nico Stormchaser, Sonia Blackforge, and Kelaan all separately. And says this is a recently formed adventurer group. And to keep your ears open out for them and their worthy deeds. At this point, he sort of gestures over towards your table. And before long, a dwarf comes over to you.
Oh boy.
Oh, hi. Good evening. I'm sorry if I'm
Evening.
troubling you, but I wonder if you're taking commissions.
Or?
Absolutely, we are. Oh.
Well, we've lost a shipment. I say lost, we had to abandon a shipment to the road. Perhaps 3 hours out of 10.
In which direction?
To the west. We were on the road when we were beset upon by goblins.
Ah.
Goblins, you say?
Yes. The shipment,
I'm-
it is very easy to find. It is written on it, the foaming mug of the clan.
I'm very interested. I'm not sure about my group. We're actually looking for goblins, so if everybody else might be intrigued by the opportunity to collect more ears and collect our 15 gold.
We think
Yeah.
that the goblins were set on by us, were told to be set on by us by the orcs.
Oh no.
Oh.
But, I do not know the details exactly where they are. Nevertheless, we will pay you well for retrieving our shipment.
What is it a shipment of?
Ingots. They are recently cut from our mines.
Oh.
Although we cannot afford much in gold. If perhaps you needed something made for you. Perhaps that is something we could do in trade. Otherwise, the pay is just 2 gold pieces. As I said, gold is not something we have a lot of. Commissioning pieces, we will gladly make stuff for you. In return. We make fine shields, for example, and excellent armors.
Oh.
Man down.
Calm down. Tom back.
Yeah, I'll let you. You can continue and ask questions while Tom returns his.
Well, the possibility of orcs is quite unnerving.
Orcs are
Yeah.
not all that stronger than goblins, no? They don't have the magics that the goblins can have.
That's fair. Brute strength. I think we can go toe for toe. Nico's a pretty big dude.
Did you see any orcs when you were attacked, or was it just
one
goblins?
in the trees a little way away from the path? We
So
thought
they
that maybe they sent them to us, but the person that mentioned the orc was not the most reliable.
Hmm.
Maybe it was just a really
Hey.
big goblin. In the
Maybe
tree.
he was just a tall goblin.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen a big goblin, as a matter of fact.
Old
Exactly.
Carnos is nearly 500 years old. Sometimes his mind doesn't always
Yeah.
do what you might expect it to.
Oh, trust me, I know all about those old people.
Please, he's an important member of our clan. No disrespect.
Wisdom comes with age, of course, is what I meant.
That it does. Wise would you be to keep your mouth polite. But nevertheless,
Whoa.
if you retrieve this shipment, as I said, we will gladly use commission for you.
I'll look around the table. This is interesting to me. It's an opportunity to collect more ears. Is everybody else interested?
Whether you take the job or not, I will know when you return the shipment. You may bring the shipment back to the blacksmith's guild itself. I will consider it delivered. Thank you very much. And he walks away. He didn't give you a name, so don't worry. You didn't miss it. But he did tell you that his foaming mug emblem was upon the shipment. So you can call them
what
the
emblem?
foaming mug. So you can call them the dwarves
Oh,
or the
okay.
foaming mug if you prefer. That is that information.
It sounds interesting enough. If we can get stuff made, I mean, if anybody needs anything.
That sounds like it would be a good foundation for maybe those more difficult jobs. This
No.
sounds more in our pay grade than the the cult of the devils, anyway.
That's fair.
Well, the cult,
I
just
think
to let you know, the Cult of the Devils is, from a DM standpoint, is something you can explore bit by bit. So if you did launch yourself at it head first right now, it wouldn't necessarily return immediate death. It might just return struggles that you can't get past because you're not leveled. Don't worry, I will gate it for you. So if you see it, you can access it.
Okay.
I think the most intriguing of all of
Not
the bigger
going.
ones.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead, Tom.
So we're not going to the rats one, the rat catchers. Is that one? Are we just gonna pretend it didn't exist?
We
We
were
have-
gonna do that.
I did buy cheese for this.
I think the most intriguing one to me would be the uncatchable rogue with the noble ladies.
That sounds very interesting too.
Catchable.
Would Coraline have heard anything about this
I
being a
don't
noble?
really associate with the higher nobles.
Oh,
They piss me off.
Kelaan will have heard exactly as much as Sonia Blackforge would have done, which is bugger and all. No, this is high nobles, the highest. So this is actually unusually for this city. It's human aristocracy. Usually the very high aristocracy would be the high elves, but in this particular city, it's humans and halflings. Well, it's the evening is young. It is approximately 7 o'clock in the evening. You can pay a copper to each get a meal here, or you can head off and do other things. Totally up to you.
We feeling about going to the sewers at 7
Yeah.
o'clock, coming back, being a little rank, and eating and showering. First bathing.
Yeah,
Yes, that
we
doesn't sound too bad.
did say
Yeah.
we would do that. Let's check out the sewers while we're here.
Oh, but
First thing
shouldn't
tomorrow.
we do it maybe tomorrow? Yeah, I think we're,
No,
I don't
I'd
have a
rather.
lot of magic right now.
I would. Oh, Tom, you're cutting out.
If you go to the sewers before Nico gets a long rest, you may find that you don't have a front line. I think he might.
I've got
enrage you.
21 health out of 26.
Yeah,
thank
you've also
you.
got no uses left of rage.
no.
That is true.
I think perhaps you should take a nap first.
Okay.
Excuse me for not remembering this, but the people that gave us the quest that we did last time, we haven't gone to get the reward yet from that, have we?
The Seekers Guild?
Yeah.
The Seekers
We
Guild
did.
paid you there and then.
Yeah,
Oh.
they did.
Oh.
We got money from that.
Mhm.
Oh. It's the only place you got money from, apart from the money you stole from the people doing the delivery work from the woodcarvers.
Oh, we did the delivery work. I
We
don't
did
know.
the
So,
delivery
yeah,
work.
we did the delivery work.
No,
We got
so,
us blue.
Guild also,
regardless, would
Guild
you
also give us money.
all like to
They were
return
like,
your
you did a
separate ways
great
to
job.
home and meet in the morning, or
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
well,
that
we'll zip
yeah.
through till then.
Fine.
So, whoop, time
Just
skip.
because Josh needs
Wait.
a little nap.
Going to bed.
So you have yourselves a wonderful sleep, and nice and early in the morning you will gather. Where would the group gather? What is the group's normal gathering place? I wonder.
Good question.
We all
Who
headed
has the-
down to Dane's shack.
I was gonna say, who has the nicest house?
No, we're not meeting up at my house.
Oh, I think Dane's the only one without
I have
parents present. So perhaps that might be the right place to go. Or you can just meet down
I
at the
do
local
live in a
tavern.
basement.
Fair enough. It's a slightly underground shack. Or there's the local tavern. You can all go meet outside the local tavern if you wish.
Yeah.
Before we meet up, can I, maybe late that night when I get home or very early this morning, can I try making some potions?
Yeah, bear with me a second.
I have to
You
make a healing potion.
Yeah, you have Sage Root and Ephedra? Yeah, you do. So you're able to attempt to make one. Technically, you can attempt to make two, but you know that you don't have the fine ingredients to make a good second healing potion. If
Yeah.
you want to give me... Oh, you're an alchemist with no intelligence. That's different.
So, when we were making the character, you
I'll
told me I
give it
could
you with
use
wisdom.
wisdom instead.
Yeah, I'll make it with wisdom. That's fine. So yeah, if you want to give me a straight wisdom check, please. First of all, to combine Wild Sage Root and Ephedra. Create a good healing potion.
19.
19! That's a potion of healing. As it says on the tin, potion of healing. As opposed to a lesser or an inferior. Congratulations. Did you wish to make a basic potion with the other wild sage root, or did you want to hold on to the sage root until you find some more Fedra?
Yeah, I'll hold that in. I'll hold
Okay, so
it
that costs
until I
you
get
1 each, and
Fedra.
you may now put a healing potion in your inventory. Does anybody else have any late night prep they wish to do before going to bed at night?
No.
Good.
I'm not changing any spells tonight.
Marvellous. Alright, well in that case, the following morning you all meet outside the tavern. It's bright and early, 8 o'clock. You're all breakfasted up. Where are we going? What are we doing?
The sewers, right? I don't remember. They said there was like 2 locations to check,
so
I think.
the primary location that you need to go and check is by going outside the city and then entering from the outside through the sewer lock, for which you've been given the key. There is also a second sewer lock, which is within the main keep of Galvinia, but you won't be able to access that till you've cleared the main keep. The main sewers. Or checked the main sewers.
All right. Then I think we should go to the spot that we have the key for.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you head just outside the gate, you are then able to enter back in via the sewers. And you go down immediately into the sewers, and it is dark and damp. It doesn't smell particularly nice down here, obviously, but it's not as bad as you might think. The water seems quite free-flowing. It isn't even that dirty, the water. It's consistent, and you know as soon as you see this that some magic is in place to keep the water clean and clear. As you first enter in, it's quite a wide passageway, approximately 10 feet wide. You can fit people down it quite easily. But it soon begins to narrow out a little bit, and you'll need to go sort of single file alongside the edge of the water or risk stepping in the water. So just imagine that there is like a sort of gutter pipe and then a small walkway to the side. The gutter pipe isn't that deep. If you had to step in it, Corin would drown and the rest of you will be fine. Actually, no, Sonia might be a little bit up to her neck in it. But yeah, in general, it's approximately 3 or 4 feet of water.
I'll take the front line.
Okay. Nico up the front, and the only other thing I need to know is who's going to be at the back. You're going to put somebody at the back to defend the weak
I'll be.
people?
Okay.
I'll be second from the back.
I'll be at the very back.
That's all right. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the logic. Is that at that point you can't be attacked from either side without meeting a front line, if you like.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you begin to head on down into the sewers, you take the twisty, turny routes, and right now there's no rights or lefts where there's choices. Unless you cross the water, it's just one single file path. And after a little while, you get down to a section where there appears to be a nest over to the side.
Like an animal
A
nest?
Like, what kind of, like, spider nest?
So
or-
if you imagine, it's twigs and sticks and different bits of debris have been pulled together into a pile. Give me... I'll take this from Dane, I think. Give me a nature check, please. Dane, if you do
Okay,
nature.
yeah, to know like what kind of animal would make a nest like this. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
but I don't know if you...
Sorry, did we take a long rest?
Yes, you took a long rest overnight.
Got a 6.
A 6?
Can I
Foolish.
alternate a nature check as well?
I don't think you would have any base knowledge to start from with that one, I'm afraid. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. No,
Just
I
running
don't
off
think I
of like the backstory and everything, but I wouldn't know anything about things in sewers, I guess.
Yeah, no. Specifically, this is... Yeah, you're looking for a city beast. Even Dane's was unlikely. It was a hide easy. No, this is something that if you haven't been to the sewers, then it's not something you would really know much about. But yeah, as we head on down the path... Bear with me a second, I have a little map for this and I need... Here we go. As you head on down the path, you see this nest is in front of you to the left. Are you doing anything with the nest, interacting with it in any way? This will require sort of moving over a little bit of water, but it's not a deep part of the water. It's approximately only a foot deep, but there isn't a bridge over to it from where you're standing.
I want to go touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
You want to go poke it?
Okay.
Wait, do any of us have a lantern? Is it dark down here?
No,
have a torch?
it's so the way it works is that there are little squares cut out of the ceiling at regular intervals. So they're like little skylights. They're not big enough for anyone to get through. They're only approximately 3 by 3 inches. But they're enough to give decent light into the sewers. I'd say that, it's brighter than a dim light.
Okay.
I mean, if there's a nest, there might be animals inside. I can probably help, but I need 10 minutes.
Yeah, I need 10 minutes too.
What is this 10 minutes base plan?
I know what it is for. What does they need 10 minutes for?
Can't speak with animals to speak with the animals in the nest.
I see. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can allow that. So yeah, as you spend 10 minutes, you two, casting, the rest of you poke around a little bit. Take a perception check from either Nico or Corin. You're looking for 2 different things. Actually, Corin, make yours an investigation check. And a perception check from Nico, please.
Investigation.
That's a 14.
Okay.
14.
Nice.
Both of you with a 14. Okay, so your investigation check. As you're looking along, you notice that somebody's inscribed some patterns on the walls. At various intervals, these bricks have little runes marked on them. They're not runes that you recognize, but you do understand enough to notice that there's somebody's personal mark. Perhaps somebody who's combed these sewers before you, perhaps something else. Nico, with your perception check, what you are able to see is that over to your right, down near the ground, at approximately half a foot tall, is what appears to be a hole in the edge of the wall that leads into a rat's den. Which will tell you 2 things. First of all, the nest that Dane is about to inspect doesn't belong to rats, because this is a normal rat's nest. It's pretty obvious. And secondly, you can look in and you can see multiple rats, more than there should be at this time of day. And they're just sort of, they're in there making themselves comfortable. Dane, as you finish your speak with animals, are you crossing the water to go and have a look at the nest?
He is not crossing the water. He's floating across the water. I take 10 minutes for that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna float him across on Tensor's floating disc. It doesn't work like that. Please read it. It doesn't go over water.
Does it not? Doesn't say it
No,
specifically,
it does. It does. It says must be floating above a solid surface. However, because the water is so shallow, I will allow it as the solid surface is below the water. Yeah, so I believe the specifics of the words are it's 3 feet above the ground. It cannot cross any elevation change, and it cannot move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes, and the like, including water, by the way. That's uneven terrain water. It doesn't stay perfectly flat. Nevertheless, because it stays 3 feet above the ground, it will stay 3 feet above the bottom of the water, meaning that Dane can keep his feet dry. As you get over to this nest, Dane, how exactly are you poking and probing it? There's a lot of debris here.
I guess I'll take out some cheese that I brought, because I think this is a rat nest. That's what I'm thinking. Nobody told me it isn't, so I'll take out some cheese to try and attract the rats.
Let me do a perception check on my dice to see if the cheese are noticed. The cheese are noticed, yes. Let me see if the cheese are noticed. Don't mind me, my grammar skills have left with my night's sleep. Yeah, okay, the cheese is noticed. And what appears to be a thin red hand shoots out, grabs cheese, and goes back into the nest.
Oh wow!
Guys!
Something stole your
Rats here
cheese!
are really... Guys,
Weird
rats
looking
here
mouse.
are really weird. Or these are rats.
Sure?
He's very
I
sure.
mean, let me
He's
How far away is
100%
Dave?
certain. He's
wanna
just
go
across
there
the
also.
water, so it's 3 feet across the water. You can go across on Kelan's floating disc. Kelan's salty
Okay.
disc. Don't believe that just came out my face.
I've
Kelan's
gone there for
floating
too
disc.
long.
Yep, you can over and back, each of you. You can all stand outside the nest.
We
Did
give them cheese. Maybe they like me now.
And at this point, I think, perhaps a voice will emerge. Give me a second, I'm looking this. I've lost. What did I do with it? There we go. So at this moment, you hear a little voice coming from inside. Why is you disturbing me?
We can all understand this voice.
Oh,
He's
you can
speaking
understand it.
common.
Speaking in common. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, we came down here to help deal with the issues that are going on in the sewer at the moment.
Nothing to do with me. Leave me
Oh,
alone.
well, if that's how if you feel like it's nothing to do with you, then we'll just leave you be.
However, I will at that moment ask for a religion check from Sonia.
Okay.
And from Kelaan, actually. Kelaan, this is something you would be well versed in.
I got 15.
Excellent. Sonia, you know that the voice
14.
you're hearing is the voice of trickery. There are tones of the infernal going on.
Oh no.
And with a 14, Kelaan, you will be able to identify this as a form of devil.
Oh,
No.
I will share with the group that is indeed a demon.
Devil, not a demon.
That is a
difference.
devil.
Big difference. He will be very insulted if you say demon and may even attack. Devils, you would know, are lawful creatures, so they follow a hierarchy, they follow a system. And they often sort of can be quite violent in nature, but they do have like a code of behavior. So usually they won't attack you for no reason whatsoever. They're also not normally found in sewers. They're normally found in the 9 hells. But they won't normally attack you for no reason. You would have to provoke them.
All
Do you wish to
right.
provoke the devil, or do you wish to scoot?
I want to ask if he's seen 2. What were they? Two
Rat
guys went
catchers.
missing down here, right?
Yeah, 2 rat catchers went missing.
Ask if he's.
I wrote my notes in a different notebook last week for some reason, and I don't know why. Let me just see if they were on this page. Yes. So Barras went missing 2 days ago, Lance went missing 4 days ago, and Larry and Lorvin went missing, and Corvin, sorry, went missing 7 days ago.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
Yeah, so four rat catchers have gone missing.
Have you seen anyone else down here before us?
Pesky rat catchers. Annoying, difficult. They got in the way. They
Devil today.
they didn't leave me alone. Always troubling. Never leaving alone. Always noisy. Always loud. Now they're quiet.
Did you make them be quiet?
Me? No, never. But well, man's got to have some friends.
Oh.
Did you ask somebody else to make them quiet?
I may have made some subtle suggestions.
Oh.
Suggestions.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at the group. Kind of just.
Please do.
Subtle suggestions to who or what?
I believe
I'm
you
making
people call them
motions.
the Night Blades. They are the people that do the assassinating, no? Very easy. Throat slit at home and no disturbing Ptolemy.
We heard that they went missing in here, though, not at home.
No, you didn't. Sorry, that's.
I thought that's what you said.
No, they just went missing and didn't turn up for work.
Oh.
The fact that they were rat catchers in the sewers was their common link, but they just went missing.
I don't think it's I'm in gambling. This seems like a big story, but I also feel like this will solve the problem in the sewers. However, we now know where they went, and that's all we needed to know.
Yeah, did anyone check at their houses if they were like dead?
I mean, one was the brother of the other. I
Two
think
of them
he
were
was at his
homeless.
house.
Oh, no.
And two of them, Larry and Corvin, live together. Sorry, Barris and Lance live together. They were brothers, so they were not found in their homes.
I want to ask the devil, what are you doing in here?
About to ask the same thing.
What are you doing in here?
We told you we're looking for the problem in the sewers. What are you doing in here?
Well, you have come to my home. Always disturbing, always poking. Pesky humans.
Don't always. Anything is the first time we've met, and I am no human, sir.
Look the same, will sound the same, will act the same. Will poke.
You have hands. Are you a human?
Okay, at this point, the nest parts ways, and stepping out, you see a creature approximately 3 foot in height. It is purple skinned and has green hair and a large beard. Sorry, Michaela, I'm echoing off you.
Oh.
Yeah. So it stopped as soon as you did whatever you just did. So purple skin, large beard, and he holds a sort of trident. On one side is a blade, on the other side are sort of 3 little blades. Like a trident, but with a blade on the other side, like a glaive. You see that he's dressed in things that look like they've been stolen from humans. He's got this sort of little tunic going on. He's got what appears to be a lady's skirt, but he's sort of ruffled it up a little bit, a bit shorter, and he's wearing a pair of boots that clearly don't fit him. He's got deep red eyes and jagged teeth.
Can I let him know that his style might be a little out of date?
You, by all means, do if you want to roll initiative.
I'd love to roll initiative.
Yeah, I think that will be an initiative roll. If you decide to tell him his style is out of date, he will attack you.
I will tell him I think he looks cute.
Well, his fashion is completely out of date, and I do not appreciate it. I say in my gray robes I'm currently donning.
It's too late for you, Missy. You can't compliment his fashion now. Bear with me a second. I have a feeling I've got other music queued. Yeah, I have. Okay.
We are so good at this. We
So I have one initiative. Can the rest of you roll initiative, please? I only have one so far.
16.
18.
Yeah, it's alright. You don't need to tell me them. I just need you to click them. The only one I'm missing is Corin, who made an intelligence check instead, right? As per usual. If in future you can just roll initiative and I will add 2. Because I know that your intelligence is too high than your dex.
It's 4 higher.
Well, it's... Is it?
Yeah.
No, the modifier is 2 higher. Your dex isn't... Right, your dex modifier is...
-1.
What?
His intelligence is +3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I need to add
4.
Add 4, okay. How is that coming through like that? But when you're rolling your initiative, it comes through with the +1. That's really weird. Anyway, cool. And as you insult him, he will attack. And he will attack you first, Mr. Corallan. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, I'm dead. Alright, guys.
Okay.
That's a good one.
No, you can't physically be dead here. That is 2 piercing damage. Make a con save, please.
I love how Salty is like wearing robes that are getting full of shit because he's walking through the sewers, and yet has the nerve to turn to the devil and be like, "You look like shit, mate."
14 on the con save is a success. That is the end of his turn, and I come to Mai.
Mai, you're up.
Anna?
Oh! Ah! Never mind me.
We're just having a nice moment.
I was waiting for the small battle map so that we knew where.
Oh,
he
okay.
was.
We can battle map. But it's pretty Well, we're not in this place. Don't worry. You've never seen this place. You never will see this place. So you never have seen this place.
Okay.
This was Go away, all of you. Right. I can just do a basic battle map. I think that's a basic battle map. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Be a bit generous. We'll give you 20 feet. Okay. Sonia, Nico, Alan, Corin, Jet. Do this instead, I think. You can see why I didn't create a battle map for it, because it's all tiny. There is
very small.
one little area of the sewers. Technically, guys, you could walk backwards out of this battle map, but you'd be in the water. Mike, you're up.
Oh, he's behind us. Or
Sort of. No, you're just surrounding him.
Okay. Well, that's easy. I'll just step forward and I'll hit him with my dagger.
Cool.
That's an 11. Does that hit?
Does that hit? No, that doesn't, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I miss him while I try to hit him for some reason, even though we're surrounding him because.
Yeah,
he's
no,
innocent.
I'd say that your dagger hit him. It just didn't do anything. Like, you didn't make it through his tough hide.
Okay, his beard was too thick.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any bonus action for you, Mai?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
Dane, you're up.
Ooh, I am. Okay. I'll have my cluster staff. I'll cast the Shillelagh, and I'll try hitting it, I guess. I'll be like, don't hit my friends, and try hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he hit my friends.
Give me that bash.
And I miss with an
You're right, Salty.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 on initiative.
That's not what came through. I've got you down as a 4.
It is.
No, that was Nico that rolled a
18.
4.
I've got you and Nico as a 4. I don't know why, but okay. After Dane, I'll come to you, and then we'll put you at the top of the
I
initiative order.
also rolled an 18.
Like, I
lied really
legitimately
badly.
have an
Wow.
18.
Yeah, I have just scrolled up. It does say 18, but it came through as a 4. I apologize. It might be where you rolled initiative at some point before or something. I don't know. It's, anyway, Dane, what was your to hit?
It.
That doesn't hit. Any bonus? Oh, that is a bonus action as well. Kelaan, you're up.
Having knowledge of devils, are they in any way strong against fire?
Yes. Yeah, that you know that he's very much the don't hit him with fire dude.
Darn. Dude. Yeah, we'll just make do, I guess, and step up and hit him with my staff.
Well, I mean, he's right next to you, so yeah, bash him with your staff. Feel free.
This is not gonna hit. That is a nat 20. That is a
Sick,
crit.
that will hit. And you,
Holy
and the best part about this
shit.
is you can technically crit and do 1 damage, right? No, 2.
Well, we're gonna roll it here. That'll
You can do
be
0. Yes, beautiful.
I
Your
rolled
0
2
damage
1
crit.
on 2 d8s
Minus 2.
on a crit.
Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much for your turn. I appreciate you. Sonia,
Good hit.
you're up.
Really good. Really good
Sorry,
form.
Kelaan, did you want to try and move away, or are you staying where you are?
Oh, fuck it. Just standing right there. I'm
Cool.
baffled.
You sort of swing down, you catch him right over the head, but then you realise your arms are wimpy and pathetic, and nothing happens. Sonia, you're up.
Your arms are just shaking. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my warhammer.
Yep.
11.
No, that doesn't hit.
What's going on?
Yeah, I really didn't think I'd set this AC all that high. But cool. Well, that brings us to his turn. And he will make a first attack at Sonia, who's just swung at him. Sonia, that's a 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That is 3 damage, piercing damage. Please make your con save.
19 con
Fantastic,
save.
that's a success. And he will make a second swing at you. That's a 16 to hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that'll
And
do
that's
it.
a 6 slashing damage. And you
How
need
much
to
was the
make
first one?
4. That's a
Okay.
total of 10, and you need to make a second con save.
That one's a 5.
There we go. You will take 2 damage at the start of each of your turns, until you either take a action to staunch the wound with a medicine check, or somebody else does so for you, or receive any magical healing. But that's at the start of your next turn. Don't worry, you haven't taken any damage yet from that. So that should be a total of 10 damage you've taken. Yeah.
Yes.
Corin, you're up.
Yeah, I'll pull up my crossbow and take a shot.
Cool. Can you shoot from that close? You're
It's
10
yeah.
foot, yeah? Is it 10 foot is okay? Well,
Oh, not like it matters.
apparently you can't shoot from that close, because you can't aim for shit.
Doesn't matter.
No, but you were bad enough in aiming that it went so high it didn't even hit Sonia. It just shot up into the ceiling. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Nico, you're up.
Oh my goodness. This is going horribly.
We're all just
Can I
slamming
say,
around.
No one's hit him yet, okay?
I literally
Yeah.
crit and rolled 2 1s on a D8, so...
Mm.
So I'm gonna take my greatsword off my back. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. Imagine that.
Great. Thank fuck. Gonna slash down across his chest, doing 8 damage.
Oh, that's a big hit.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Did you bonus action at any point during that turn?
No, I don't see a point in raging.
Okay. That's
I'm
risky.
yet to be hit, and it's just one guy if my team can get their shit together.
Yep.
I
That
had
much
this
is true.
shit together.
Kelaan, you're up.
You know what?
Do you not have anything that doesn't do fire damage?
No, I do. It's just fuck it. Magic missile.
That's more like it.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
That's a. That. Are you fucking?
That's 7 damage in total.
Yep.
Can I point out that that's still pretty decent damage for this level?
Roll
The enemy
1,
is wounded.
1, 2.
The enemy is wounded. Mai, you're up.
Alright, I will try again to hit him with my dagger. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I will roll my own d4 because this website hates me.
Believe me, we've all got to that point at one time or other.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 5 damage.
Cool. Yeah, he is severely wounded. Dane, you're up.
Nice.
Is Dane going to be the only person
I'll
in this
go
party
to
that ever
hit
kills
him.
anyone? Yeah. I think... Oh, Nico's killed people, right?
Am I?
Go on.
I killed a goblin.
Sorry, go on, Tom.
Does this count as? Sorry. How does flanking work again?
So normally I would say that you are flanking if you are within melee, if there are multiple people around the enemy within melee range. However, because he has his back against a wall, I'm ruling no flanking for this fight. I will always tell you if you're flanking,
Okay.
but because you're all in front of him effectively, so if you just imagine that this counter is actually... Can I click just this counter? Is that allowed? No. If this counter is actually like this, that's sort of how you're positioned right now, which is why I'm not giving you any flanking. Yep. But 26 will do.
Roll 20 for 9 damage.
Yeah, he is absolutely pummeled into the ground. And as he falls down to the ground,
My friends!
he pulls part of his nest with him as he falls forwards. And you see that he has some things in his nest behind him. And the most interesting of these, of course, is a small coin pouch. And next to the small coin pouch is a note.
I will pick up the note and read it aloud.
If anyone comes, tell them that you were paid. Tell them that you paid the Nightblades to kill off the Ratcatchers.
This goes deeper than we ever thought.
And it's
Sounds like it
signed.
wasn't Snapeblades.
It's signed B. in big letters, and next to the B is a sword up the. So, like, do you know the B has like a straight line at the left of it?
Oh.
That is a sword.
Oh.
Black swords.
Or
Wait, no,
plastic.
wait. What did the note say? What did the note
If
say?
anybody comes, tell them that you paid the Nightblades to kill off the rat catchers.
I
So
immediately.
the black swords are
Black
trying to
swords.
blame the night people.
The Night People, the Nightblades, yes.
Night
Please
people.
skip.
Okay.
Thanks. So.
Can I try poking the body of the devil with my stick? Is it like dead?
So you want to poke the body with a stick? Sure. You poke it. It's dead.
So B's trying to frame the.
The Black Swords have paid him to tell anybody that comes down to say that they paid the Nightblades to assassinate the.
So
Rat catchers.
B is Black Swords.
Its sword is on the axis of the B. It's pretty obvious. Yeah. However, what I will take is an insight check from somebody city-born. Probably not Sonia. So I would say either Corin or Nico. In fact, I'll take one from both of you. An insight check from Corin and Nico.
I don't know why I was saying pick me. I've got a -3 to insight.
Whoa. Okay.
That's a 5.
17.
Right. So you would have heard of the Nightblades. The Nightblades have like an incredibly strong reputation of being, you know, like the Assassin's Guild, basically. You might infer that instead of them wanting to be framed, it's more a case of like, if we say it's them, then nobody will go after them.
But we don't know that though, right?
You would have an idea that no one, there's no point framing the Nightblades. They're untouchable.
Do we know that?
Corin would know that, yes. In fact, anybody who hangs around the Bard's Taverns would know that. The Nightblades are openly an Assassin's Guild. Like, they're openly an Assassin's Guild. You can pay them to kill people, and they are untouchable.
If they're untouchable, then why even mention them?
What?
So that people wouldn't pursue the people that actually did it.
They're not going to pursue the Nightblades to find out about a contract because, well, they don't. No one pursues Nightblades contracts. But that's the main reason to say, hey, it's a Nightblade contract.
Right, so they are trying to frame them for doing it, even though they didn't, so that they don't get it on their back.
Yes, they're trying to push the blame onto them for their own purposes, but they're not... The inference, the insight check from Corin was not to determine whether they were blaming the Nightblades. That much is obvious. It's on a piece of paper. It's to determine that this isn't for the purpose of setting up the Nightblades. It's just to shift the blame off of them. Makes sense? I will take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, why did they want to kill the rats? Rat catchers.
They were
Did all
annoying.
along-
Much you haven't solved.
How much money was in the bag?
10 copper pieces.
Oh no.
Yes, that's easily divisible by 6 people. By 6 people.
Who gets one extra?
It's 2 people
Who
who
gets
don't
one
get one
less?
extra. You can just write down 10 copper, and at the end of the session, you can split all the gold. In
I'll
fact, if
take
you
the
really
note
like,
extra.
I will...
I'll take the list.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's 10 copper pieces so far. Cool.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, there are a couple of other things in here. First of all, what he was wielding, you can take as a glaive if you wish. It could potentially be sellable to somebody. And he has a strange wooden bead bracelet that he wasn't wearing but was in his nest.
Can I Arcana check that?
Yeah, sure. As you approach it, though, it doesn't seem to have anything magical going on to
It's
it.
a 21.
Okay, so yeah, there doesn't seem to be any magic on it, but you do know that this is a sort of charm bracelet. It's often sold by charlatans as a bracelet of sort of luck or other good charms. Charlatans, from a wizard's perspective, they may be effective in other ways, religious ways, etc. But these runes, each one means something that you don't understand. You do know that they're not magic.
So
I
the
can
devil
just-
got scammed.
Yeah, I was about to say we can assume that devil got scammed.
Okay, I didn't even consider you take that as that. Give me an insight check, I guess.
Does anyone mind if I take the glaive?
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
going
think
to be
anybody else can carry it.
It's all yours.
I thought I'd ask just in case.
But I can't carry anything at this
Yeah,
point.
your insight check shows that you are exactly as intelligent as your player. It's not wearing the bracelet. The bracelet was on the ground in its nest, alongside other things it seems to have collected. That's what I'll give you. You can do with that information what you please. Sure, the devil got scammed.
I'll just grab the bracelet and kind of just put it away for further research into what it could mean.
Good idea.
I look for if there's anything else that stands out in his nest.
Well, there is one other thing that might be noticeable to all of you. This nest has been put together very hastily. Perhaps in the last few hours?
Maybe he was put here as a distraction. Or
Okay.
why?
Guess we gotta keep
my-
investigating the sewers.
Maybe there's something
Devil
down
was
here
a
they don't want
lie?
us to steal. Something they don't want us to find.
Is there a lot more of the sewers to check out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're barely a tenth of the way in. But it was, he was put there clearly because you would pass him no matter what. Obviously you saw the rat's den before, with like quite a lot of rats in it. And you saw some strange symbols on the bricks at somewhat regular intervals.
Oh, how long has it been since we came over to talk with the devil?
Half an hour? Oh, your speak with animals has still got about 15 minutes left on it.
Yeah,
20 minutes
my
left.
disc is
Oh.
still chilling.
Yeah.
Maybe ask
Can
the
I try
rats.
talking to the rats
Of course you can.
in the actual rat nest?
Okay, so as you head on over to
Lovely.
speak to the rats, you get lots and lots of different things at the same time, but the impression you're getting is that they are uncomfortable, they're cramped, and they're frightened.
I mean,
Aw.
the devil ate my cheese, so I don't have cheese, but I'll take out one of my rations and I'll give them to the rats.
Okay, they will sort of nibble at it, but you get the impression that most of them are well fed and not very hungry. But they are cramped, uncomfortable, hot, and frightened.
Can I try maybe asking them to discern what they're frightened of?
At this point, you get lots of responses, but most of them amalgamate to a cat of some sort. But the image you get from them is that this cat is it's not a house cat. It's a big cat. And
Well, I guess I gotta leave.
This is definitely something unusual to them. They've never seen it before recently. It's a new recent fear.
Okay, I'll go back to the group and I'll tell them, guys, the rats gave me information.
Would anybody...
Apparently,
Go on. Go on, Tom. You said apparently, and then you
oh
cut out.
sorry, I thought
Yeah, you cut out there.
I thought somebody else started talking.
Oh, you're okay.
You're fine.
Carry on. Apparently what?
Like I was saying, apparently there's a big cat down here that they're very frightened of, so maybe that's the thing that, is actually killing the rat catchers. But then there's the question of why the black people sorts are trying to protect the evil sewer cat. I think we should, proceed.
Oh, just a quick note before you proceed. Sonia, you need to make a medicine check.
What I was
try
gonna
and
ask.
staunch your wound.
Yeah.
I won't do any damage to you, but we did forget about it. It's meant to be every 6 seconds.
Bad.
Bad?
I got a
She
4.
looks down and she has no leg.
No.
Can I try helping her?
Yes,
try-
you can. So, Sonia, do you want to make that with advantage?
Oh, thank you. I'm always on the verge of death. Oh boy. No. I got a
He
5.
said somebody
In
else
that
can
case,
medicine
you will
check
need
her.
to
Yeah,
use
Can
magical healing.
I do the check?
Sure, you can make an attempt.
Eight.
Oh, that's just not
No,
better.
at this point, you guys realize that you are going to have to actually heal magically the wound.
If anything, we're making it
Give her
worse.
If you're going to continue through the sewers, you're
Give
going
her
to
the
need to do
potion
some
of-
magical healing anyway, so...
I give her my potion of healing that I crafted yesterday.
Aw.
Aw. Thank you.
Aww.
I appreciate that. How much does that heal
And I
for?
appreciate you.
Aw.
It heals for every check.
2d4 plus 2, I
Nice.
believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
So, as you...
All right.
Is that possible? Oh, that's your 2d4, right?
It
Okay,
is,
then
I
plus 2, yeah, so 5 HP.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll do. So
Thank
as
you.
you guys head on down the corridor, Kelaan, give me an intelligence check as you notice these runes on the wall.
18.
18. A couple of the runes match the runes that are on the bracelet. That's
Well-
all the information I can give you on that, but it
Yeah.
is worth noting.
Unless anybody understands these runes in our group, I'll just kind of match that down as a correlation in my head.
The only person who might potentially have a vague idea of what they are is Mai.
Okay.
Mai, if you want to give me I want a community check. I'll take it as a charisma check, I guess.
Oh no, the
Um,
bard on the
charisma
charisma check.
Yeah, it's sort of like knowledge you might have picked up from like other bards, basically.
Oh, that's a
6? Brilliant.
7.
7. Oh, even better.
Yeah.
No. Guys, should we take a moment to import some new dice?
I don't know
Regardless.
about you, I just rolled an 18.
Does no one have guidance or anything? Or?
I do have guidance.
Yeah, we have guidance, we have bardic inspiration, all sorts. But anyway, I will give you a tiny piece of information. Although you don't recognize any specific runes here, you, Mai, do recognize the bracelet as something that's often sold by various hedge witches, I guess is the right term for them. These are sort of street salesmen who sell charms against evil, charms against a bad crop, charms for a good summer's eve, charms for finding love, all of these sorts of charms. These are the different runes that are depicted on those sorts of charms. There is an art to it. You'd know that it can be an effective art, but it's very specific, and rare are the true hedge witches.
The devil had a love charm. Good on him.
You really need to stop thinking down that line, Krallen. You really need to stop thinking that it's...
Why?
Well, you can if you like, but I think you're persuading everybody else that that's the view as well.
I like to believe that that's why he was in the sewers. He was waiting for his love.
Yes, definitely.
Aww.
That is it.
Until I'm proven otherwise.
Okay.
I like that little son of a bitch too much for it not to have been a love charm.
'Cause I'm unintelligible on the runes at this point, and I have the knowledge that they are charms of some sort. I just assume that he has bought a charm for a certain reason. He seemed kind of lonely.
Question?
Yeah.
Black swords, they're the devil cult, right?
The Black Swords, yes, they are the devil worshipping cult.
Okay, but they put a devil here to distract us. Doesn't it seem weird to have like a devil as a passive view?
They
Worship
worship a
devils, but-
specific devil. They don't worship devils in general. They worship a very specific devil.
This might be a little dangerous. I'll be honest, I'm a little scared. I think we should be careful.
Ah!
I agree.
Sorry.
Sorry, Dan, I'll protect
There's a
you.
devil cat here.
Sorry, I've lost my page. Just give me a second. Okay, cool. So, carry on.
Do any of you know of devil cats? Is that a thing that exists? I don't know about that kind of lore. So, any ideas of what it could be?
Kelaan, and give me a religion check to answer that question.
18.
Time to take out that demonology book.
You do know of a certain type of cat that is often employed by devils, which is a displacer cat. The cat with tentacles that teleports around. Maybe. That's the thing.
Have we ever seen my teleport before?
No. Not yet. Maybe one day. Regardless, you are able to head on down the corridor. And you see a few more of these runes on the wall, and the path comes to a fork. Where it goes right and left. To the right are the runes on the wall, and to the left are no runes.
I'm going to take heavy influence from a certain person. I'm going to choose left.
That's fine. So as you take the path to the left, the water begins to get deeper and starts to flow a little bit over the edge of the path. The path begins to narrow. This is a lot less well kept, this area of the sewers. Who is decent at their geography in character, who would know their way around and struggle to get lost. Dane, give me a survival check, please. This isn't your natural environment, but this might be something that you understand. Okay, so you would know that you're moving towards the southwest of town, the southeast of town, which is like the poorer quarter. So you're moving towards the poorer area of the sewers. And after a little while, park forks into 3 or 4 different little tiny thin paths.
Oh gosh.
There's still markings on the walls that we can maybe follow or something like that?
The markings on the walls were going the other way, the opposite way than Kelaan led you.
Didn't we have followed the markings on the walls? Don't
Probably.
we think that's maybe a trace? I think maybe we should head back.
Well, after a while, whichever one of these forks you take, it's going to become so narrow that you'll have to crawl through the water.
And yeah, I can't.
Does the water at least look clean?
No.
Guys, I really think we should head back. Follow the markings. No, I'm not the smartest, but that does feel like the wise thing to do.
Okay. As you go back the other way and you get to the markings and you head down the corridor, I will take a perception check, please. Probably from Sonia, I think. Yeah, definitely from Sonia. In fact, you know what? It's so Sonia that I will take it at advantage if that's okay.
Great.
Also love if you took that advantage.
I'm gonna roll a physical die also because I've had enough. What do I have? +2. I got a 10.
Oh, so there is workings in the wall here. You notice that the walls here have been worked recently. Somebody's made changes, perhaps, to the layout down here, or built something in. But with a perception check of only 10, you can't work out what. You just know that the walls have been worked. Perhaps somebody who's able to look a little bit more closely might be able to understand them. Are you pointing this information out to anyone?
Yeah. Can I tell where maybe the newer bricks are?
Well, that's the problem, is that all of these bricks have been worked.
Oh.
The whole wall here has been refurbished, revamped. Corin, give me an investigation check if you don't mind.
Sure.
I don't know if If Sonia is telling you, perhaps she might help you, but...
I want to cast guidance on Corin.
The D4, please.
Okay. So that's a total of 23.
I'm really glad.
Finally.
I'm really glad because as you investigate this part of the wall, you realize that the entire thing is a fraudulent front. It is perhaps removable, breakable, adjustable.
Do we have to tap the end of an umbrella on certain bricks?
No, but you could smash it.
I'm picking up on what's going down. I'll try and move through the wall.
You're going to try and walk through the wall? Great. Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
I run through the wall.
Take 2.
Alright, sweet.
I will kick down the wall.
Yeah, give me an athletics check, please.
Is a 16.
Fantastic. Yeah, as you kick this wall, it's made of like thin plaster basically, and it begins to shatter. And behind it, what have I missed? Have I missed something? Okay, I'm gonna just assume I haven't.
I just took 2 damage from running into a plaster wall.
Ah, yes, there is that.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, well, you're the one who decided to run into it. You did leave a little bit of a crack in it, but yeah, Nico quickly kicks it down, and you see this ornate black door. It's got these strange runes all around it that match the runes at the bracelet, that match the runes on the wall.
I will walk up to the door and put my ear against it. Do I hear anything?
Strange. Here against. Yeah. No, you hear nothing. But your ear doesn't quite touch the door.
Okay.
It's blocked just before it gets to it.
Okay, I'll turn to the group. Should we knock?
You said you couldn't touch the door. I don't
Yep.
think you
Standing
can knock
prominent on the door, however, is a big knocker of brass. It's shaped like the... I can't really describe the face of it, but it is... I will tell you for free, I guess. It's the face of a devil. Specifically, the devil that the Knights of the Black Sword worship, Levistus. So this comes out like a sort of prominent forehead that hangs overwards, large horns steeping up into thin points, and then a long face with a slight beard at the bottom.
So should we knock?
No?
I'm scared.
Is the devil of something
I
specific?
think we've kind of put 2 and 2 together on what's gone down in the sewer, which kind of answers the question at this point of like why we're down here, and we can report this to people that can handle it. I don't think we're capable of that at the moment. I am on my deathbed after trying to run into a plaster wall.
Just as a DM, I will let you know a couple of things. First of all, if you can't get in, it's not doable by you. If you can get in, it is doable by you. I will tell you that for free. I'm not going to throw you at something that's far.
Ye of little faith, wizard.
Secondly, this might be a good place to take a sit down and wait for an hour.
This might be a good place to take a sit down and wait for an hour, in my opinion.
What a great idea. Let's do that.
All right.
Roll my
Do we
1
know-
hit dice.
Short rest.
Do we know what Levistus is a devil of?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question, Tom.
Like, what is he a devil of? Like, is he a devil of something specific? Like,
He's an archdevil who rules the 6th layer of the 9 hells.
but does he have a theme? Like fire, ice? No?
No, devils aren't really like that. They're not like that same sense. However, yeah, after that, after you
I
each
hate
take a
that
short
joke.
rest, and are a little bit better off, you are able to interact with this door if you wish.
I want to check it first just to see if I can like identify any type of certain spell or anything that's
Of course
protecting
you
the
can.
door.
Are you casting Detect Magic as well, or are you just Arcana checking?
I'll ritual cast detect magic.
Yep, I'll even say that you could have
Well,
done
can
that
we
during
go-
the short break. Yep, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Can yeah, sorry. Also, by the short rest, I want to ritual cast detect disease and poison just to
Okay.
test the fury.
No disease, no poison.
Yeah, so... And then
you-
I got a 21 on Arcana on top of
Okay,
it. Detect
so
magic.
you detect 3 types of magic on the door. The first is illusion. The second is evocation, and the third is transmutation. Sorry, the third is abjuration. Josh, don't use your out-of-game meta knowledge to know what I've just made a mistake on.
What was the first one? Sorry?
Illusion, evocation,
Illusion,
abjuration.
right? Yeah, I got the other two. Yes.
So
It's the attack, defend, and trick.
Yep, pretty much. Corallan, with your 21 Arcana check, you know that the abjuration is the block on the door that's further out. You know that he wasn't able to touch the door completely. Evocation, you can assume to be something that might trigger. And illusion is probably to make the door look pretty.
Okay. Seeing as how I'm definitely not going to be the one to use the knocker, I will, knowing now that something might trigger, I will make everybody aware, and if anybody wants to, take that risk, I will say something most likely will trigger when you try and use the knocker.
Does anybody want to attempt to discern the nature of these traps?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, how are you going to go about this, Mark?
I guess I will investigate.
Yeah, how's your investigation check, by the way? What sort of
I
sort of-
don't know. My investigation. Probably -5 or something.
Probably, yeah.
Investigation's -3. Cool.
Great, okay, well, that's an interesting decision. I will let you have a little look, Mai. I will even let you... I will even let you not roll at disadvantage, despite the fact that you have absolutely no idea what you're looking for. Go ahead and give me your investigation check, and let's see what happens.
Okay, so what is that? God, I'm so bad at math. I need to calculate. Okay, so that's 8. I don't
8?
think I.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I don't...
Not only did you not find out what you were looking for, I also need a dex save.
No!
I'm at 5.
Cool. So, as you reach out to this knock and you attempt to inspect it, it grabs you. The rest of you, what you see is her take the door knocker and then disappear through the door.
Okay.
Like, she's all the way gone?
Oh, she's all the way gone.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I'd
gosh,
like to try and
Can I try following?
Whoa.
I've
I will start with Jay, who I think might be the only person that didn't speak, but Jay, would you like to do anything?
I say, gosh darn it, I'm gonna run at the door.
So you're going to follow. Nico?
Yeah.
I'd like to trigger the thing to also be sucked into the door.
Cool. Michaela?
I was gonna do the same
Okay.
thing.
Is anyone not following? Corallan? Are you going to go last,
kinda-
right?
I really want to figure out the nature of the store, to be honest with you. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna investigation check myself on this door
Okay.
with a little bit of just that's a 3.
Great.
That's,
dex save, please.
I'm gonna laugh
Come
when I
on
make
in.
this. Say 14.
That's a success. You let go before it sucks you through. However, with your Arcana check, you have realized a couple of things. The evocation, if it was gonna trigger, would have triggered. Or perhaps it did trigger.
So I'm assuming that the evocation is the sucking in of the people would be what would happen.
Yeah. The abjuration is the block.
Yeah.
If the knocker lets you straight through, then perhaps you might assume that the block is for a specific type of being or person. Or perhaps not, but you'll find out anyway pretty soon. Dane, did you follow through? That's a question I didn't think I was going to ask today. Nevertheless, you all arrive in what appears to be a large open chamber. In this chamber, it is richly appointed. There is a lavish red velvet carpet. There is black fur tossed over large armoires and chaises longues and sort of various pieces of comfort furniture, if you like, lounging furniture. And on one of these chaises longues in the back left-hand corner lounges a woman. She has next to her a bucket full of ice and what appears to be a bottle of liquid. And she holds a fluted glass in her hand from which she sips gently. She has black lipstick on, and black hair, and piercing blue eyes. And she wears a very thin, gauzy black material that almost lets you see through, that stops very high up her leg. Her legs are crossed on the chaise longue, and she is barefoot, and she looks over to you. Well, that's unexpected. And who might you be? This is directed at Mai. Look, the first leap of faith.
I don't know how I got here, but
You don't know how you got here?
my name's Mai. I tried to open the door. I used to knock her, but
You weren't given a pass bracelet?
Pass bracelet?
Oh.
Yeah, at this point you're all in there. You may.
Oh! No! I want to pull out the bracelet and be like, we were given a pass bracelet.
Who gave you that?
The devil that we met in his nest.
So you removed Ptolemy.
Removed is a strong word.
He wouldn't have given that up for any other reason.
Not a strong word. We murdered him in cold blood.
That you did.
He was wearing a pink skirt. That is a faux pas.
Nevertheless, he was instructed to hide the bracelet upon his life.
Well,
Removed he must be. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. And who are you? A young adventurer troop, perhaps? Something... Oh, a bunch of new bloods thought you'd sniff around the sewers. See what you could find.
We're called the Nameless 12, thank you.
11?
Yes,
11?
Fitting and appropriate. I'm guessing Ptolemy removed the other 6? 5?
Yes, he did all by himself.
Yeah.
That's where they went.
Wow, you
That
figured
tells
it
me
out.
He was a
exactly how
big, strong
pathetic you
devil.
are. Well, let me introduce myself, I guess. My name is Melisan Sherazai. And I will give you a couple of pieces of information before letting you go, because I find you minorly intriguing. First is that you have stepped onto the territory of the Blacks. At this point, you may join with us, or you may forget everything you... But I suggest you do not attempt. Though it might be mildly entertaining watching you struggle for a short period of time. I'll see him a little.
I think it's time we made this an evil campaign.
I don't think that would suit any of your characters, but I'll let you consider it. The second piece of information. I assume you come seeking the rat catchers.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me
Yes.
this one thing. They are alive.
Okay, so
Are alive?
where are they?
Can we have them?
Perhaps others came by and stumbled upon things that were bigger than them. Let's just say they're serving a purpose.
Why didn't you just
You-
wipe their memory, like you said you're gonna with us?
Keep your memory. I've told you that you should forget everything you've seen here. That is an instruction.
Oh, right, I thought that was her
No,
saying she was
it was
gonna...
an instruction. Besides, they have their use. I needed them out the way, but they can be out the way doing something else.
Are you a cat lady?
I like cats. Beautiful animals. Hunters, predators.
You have a big displacer cat beast.
It's an interesting jump to conclusions. But yes, we do have a displacer cat that is keeping the rats corralled, one might say.
Why?
That information is privileged to those within the Black Sword.
Please.
If you want to learn more, you can always make an application. Head to Kelaan Keep
Thank
and offer
you.
your services. You shall be rewarded with small tidbits of knowledge. Alternatively, you could do something incredibly useful for me. I will let you join at a higher level.
I'm gonna telepathically speak to Sonia.
This is a
What do you think?
right?
Yes. Do you think we can take her?
Can I communicate back?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Just the vibe I'm getting. I think she has a much higher power level.
He's over 9,000.
Ooh, that's harsh.
DM, is there any poison or disease in this room?
Sorry, is there any what?
Prisoners. I think he
Poison
said.
or disease?
Oh.
No poison, no disease.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna ask her at this point what if we do plan on joining the Black Swords, what exactly is the purpose of the Black Swords?
Our purpose is the purpose of Flavistus.
That's kind of broad. Can you give me a little bit more on that, strange lady? What's your name?
Melisande Sharazai.
Is that with an H?
His purpose is chaos.
Yeah, can you type that?
Like blades?
That is with an H.
Sonia, we could.
Mommy, sorry.
We could.
Mommy?
Sorry, Hannah, go on.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
So I guess she's kind of leaving it super broad at this point, not really giving anything. So I mean, I guess my assumption
his
is
purpose is chaos. That is it.
oh,
Chaos for the sake of chaos.
chaos for the sake of chaos. I think I speak for the group here when I say that that's not exactly what we're looking for in our adventures.
No, I wouldn't say that at all because we could theoretically pretend to join to get more information about what they're doing and where they took the rat catchers.
I don't know about you, but my thought process is this seems like the type of people that like brand you when you join them, type of thing. Sorry.
I don't know what kind of cult you're joining, but I don't know that at all.
She
I'm a
seems
really-
kind of sus.
I'm just a very bad liar, is all I'm saying, if that's our plan.
Me too. Like,
I don't think
that's
a
a
lot
good
of
plan
people.
at
I think
all.
I'm me and Mai might be the only people that can get our way out of that.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah. At this point, I mean, we have two options. We huddle up.
Okay.
You know, it's.
Can I just
it's-
point out that you can't all speak telepathically?
I know. I'm kind of like I said, huddle up. Like everybody get around.
We're just having
Oh,
a,
right. Okay.
a
Well,
football huddle
okay.
right
Well, in
in
that
front of
case,
us.
she'll sort of turn to you and, well, please don't let me interrupt your decision making and conversations. Take
But
your
we're
time.
just trying. Yeah, we're trying to make a decision. We
We're
just
trying to
figured
make
we'd
a-
talk as a group instead of individually. You know, figure this out all together rather than
You
know.
wonder if this
any
is a
abrupt
fight you can
decisions.
take. She will
No.
gesture with one hand, and the back wall will ripple, and it will temporarily become invisible. And behind it, you see 8 well-armed guards.
Okay.
So she's
So-
a pussy then.
And then she lets it
Yeah.
go.
So what I'm hearing is that we should just forget, because I'm not really a fan of the whole chaos thing personally.
Yeah, I
I
think we should.
still think we could get some information by pretending
Yeah.
to join.
Well,
I want
that is not a decision you need to make in here. She's told you if you want to join, you need to go to Kelaan Keep, and make an application there. She has, however, said to you, if you wish to hear her offer, she will offer you some work that, if you complete it, she will deem you more important than the average member and let you straight in.
What type of work are we talking about? Yeah. What is this mission that you plan on giving us?
So, in Galvinia, it's a noble house, House Montache. And in House Montache sits a nobleman who's very important in both the clergy and church, and also keep it so. I want him to doubt himself. I wish for this simple black ring here, and she puts a ring down on the table in front of her, to be exchanged with the ring that he places in his jewelry box every night by his bedside table. It will allow me to plant things in his mind for insidious nature. Switch these rings. You'll be worthy minions of mine.
I'll take the ring from her and put it in my basket.
And she will put it into a black velvet pouch. Don't touch it with your own fingers.
Smart. Yeah, I'll take the pouch and I have a general idea of what I'm going to do with that. So,
Is this the beginning of Kelaan turning into Gollum?
Unlikely.
no precious.
Ugh.
Nobody touches the precious.
Well, she looks at you and... Not that I can't replicate it multiple times, but try not to lose it. Extra work for me means trouble for you. And with this, Carlin, I do need you to make a charisma save, please.
You know me.
I think we should just give it to like the local
six you've
baker or
ever
something.
seen. It's gonna be a 6 for me.
And she will tell you your name and where you live.
Yep.
She will then speak to each of you and give all the names. If you cause trouble for me, I can cause trouble for you.
Yeah, that's where I live. I
will-
my own address.
I will ask her if we're able to replace the ring, but we're not interested in joining. Is that all right? It won't cause any trouble for you. We'll do what you asked,
That would be
but
entirely convenient.
yeah.
We are
see.
not replacing the ring.
No, yeah, I'm okay with that. I hate that guy anyway.
She will, in fact, if you replace the ring and return to me, I shall give you one of these. And she holds out a little, holds out her hand, having dipped it into a pouch, and she holds out some black pearls on her hand. Each of these are quite expensive. I'll give you one of these if you can complete the task. You know where to find me.
Okay, sounds good to me.
And then she looks to her glass that is empty, and she picks up the bottle, but there's nothing in it. It seems I have more pressing matters, and she waves the empty bottle. You'll be leaving now. And at this point, I need you to make strength saves, please.
Oh God, it's gonna be a 3 out of me.
That's a 21 for me.
That's a
19.
14.
11.
Okay, anybody who got below an 18 will immediately be pushed to the door and be pushed out the door. So I think that's
Pushed out or
Sonia
sucked
and Nico
out?
that are still...
We're just hanging out.
You're pushed to the door, which then sucks you through, and you find yourself standing on the other side. As the two of you stay, and she sort of looks at you and... Impressive. Resistant. My command. Nevertheless. On with it. Off you go. Do either of you choose to stay?
I will turn to walk out, but before I do, I'll say, I'm going because I want to, not because you're telling me to.
Indeed. And you, Sonia?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave also.
Damn it.
Of my own
To
free
what
will.
happened. To what happened if somebody chose not to leave. But yeah, okay, that's great. So yeah, as you all find yourselves standing outside the door, you are also outside that plasterboard facade that was in front of the door. It has reformed. Carlin, you may run into it if you wish.
should
or,
leave.
I'm gonna not do that this time. There's no reason for us to re-enter at the moment, so I kind of feel like, no, it's fine.
Sorry, who Did we get a name of the man she wants us to give it to?
Yes, Lord Montache.
We
Interestingly
are not
enough,
giving
Lady
we're
Montache
not doing
has had
this.
her necklace stolen
The quest one time, maybe.
by the uncatchable thief. So they're there.
I have a grand idea.
Do you? Great. Talk about it on break. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to Darkness Over Kelaan. Second half of our episode, we will be... Sorry, that is really annoying. I don't want to hear myself. We will be headed back through the sewers, unless you want to explore the sewers any further.
We're good. I figured it all out.
I mean, I think I'm kind of tired of smelling like literal shit. So I want to get out.
You shouldn't smell particularly badly. You guys have been walking down the stone paths at the side of the sewers, not through the water. You're floating discs over the water, but it's not a great smell.
I mean, it's still in the air.
Yeah, it's not a great smell, but it is a lot cleaner than you would expect. Cool. Okay, so at that point, yeah, if you guys would like to carry on, are we headed back up to town?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we come up to the town. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, I figure the person that gave us the quest to find the rat catchers, we're able to answer some of the questions while avoiding answering some of the other questions. So, I mean, I feel like we can properly complete that quest.
Do you?
Yes.
I mean, should we discuss as a group what we're gonna tell them?
I know what we're going to tell them. We tell them we fought a little devil who said that they hired the Nightblades to kill him.
That's a lie. We should tell them the truth.
I feel like we don't have to. Because if we do tell them the truth, then we're exposing our dear mommy. Mommy.
Why are you calling her your mommy? What?
Sorry, Melisande.
Yeah, the evil lady who's killing the rat catchers with her evil devil cat.
Did you
that's
not?
what we wanna do?
Did you not catch the part where she said your name and the place that you lived and threatened you and your family? I feel like we don't want to expose her.
Hey now, Dane doesn't have a family.
The right thing to do. Who knows what they're planning to do to the town? We have to let people know who can actually stop them.
I don't think the rat catcher guy is going to be able to stop him. That's all I'm saying. I think.
I mean, we got this quest from the Adventurers Guild. We got this quest from the lady at the Adventurers Guild. And probably find somebody to actually do something.
I mean, if that's what you want to do,
innocent people.
I care about my family and their well-being. I know that you don't have family, but, like, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want my family to die because we exposed her.
Where does your family live again?
I don't...
Do they live? In this town, right? So
yes.
If we allow an evil cult of evil people do their evil things to town, I think that's gonna hurt your family their way.
It sounds to me like she's actually doing me a favor.
At this point, I will sort of just say, obviously it's totally up to you guys whether you go and tell the truth, whether you lie, whatever, but she did very directly threaten not only your families, but you guys, if you were to go and expose her. Expect there to be repercussions.
We live in this. Do live in this town. If they do evil stuff to the town, they'll hurt your families either way.
I feel like so for now, my thought process is the thing that we should do. Maybe we don't need to go to the Adventure Guild and lie to them. Maybe we just avoid doing that altogether. However, this is not a problem that we can confront at this moment. So instead, when we feel like we're capable of it, we can go to Ascalon Keep and we can try and figure that out. But for right now, this is not something I think we're capable of doing. She definitely can and will kill us.
What if they destroy the town?
That's not my problem right now, I guess.
You were so worried about your family. Your family lives here too.
It doesn't seem like they're planning on destroying the town right now.
Not only that, but Dane, you are aware that you were given a quest earlier today to deal with the Black Swords. Clearly, the town do know about them.
Yeah,
They
so I said
don't know
we
that
can go to
Melisande has a
Ascalon
room in the
Keep.
sewers necessarily, but they do know that the Black Swords are a thing. You know, you're not necessarily the only people who are aware of them. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and we
But,
can
I
go to
mean, they don't know
Ascalon
they're
Keep.
living in the basement of the
No,
town.
they don't know that.
I don't want to die over that small piece of information, man.
The one who told us to look for the rat catchers was at the
Adventurers Guild.
Adventurers Guild, right?
It was the Adventurers Guild quest, yeah. Regardless
Yes.
of who you go to, the Adventurers Guild, they will all know of that quest.
I mean, it does stand to reason that the Adventurers Guild would have very accomplished, quote-unquote, heroes that would be able to take care of it. I don't get why we'd be so scared.
That's what I'm
to press
saying.
Can they take care of our families too? I don't think I could personally
If
by
she's
myself
dead,
protect my
then there's
family.
no threat.
Exactly, thank you. I agree.
How are they going to get
100%.
into the room? We only had one bead. One of the
Can tell them
necklaces.
what it is.
We'll just give them
You can
out.
give it to them or just
Yeah.
tell them what it is.
What? That's fine. It works.
Looks like you've got a very weird vendetta against this guy. We have to give them.
His son beat the shit out of me. Okay, that's all.
Punish the son,
That
don't
isn't
punish the
that,
dad.
that sucks. And you know what? I will punish the son, but I don't think allowing this evil lady to do something evil stuff to the town is, worth it.
I just feel like
We
it's
should
not
be
an
honest.
imminent threat at the moment.
It's not like we can just
Yeah, so
return
let's
the
wait
ring
until
and
it
go
is.
about
Let's
our
wait
day.
until she's about to create the apocalypse. You should stop first before they're imminent. Like
mean,
a
if she's
disease, you
asking-
don't wait until the disease is about to kill you.
Yeah, I don't know. If she's asking us, who she called weak, to be on her team, I feel like maybe they're not that strong. Like, not quite at the point where they're able to
Exactly.
destroy the entire town.
Why are you
Exactly,
worried?
so we should get people to stop them before they get too strong. Because if we wait and they get too powerful, then we're screwed.
I just
You
don't
do
want
it
my
now.
family.
Or it is too bad.
I feel like they probably have spies. There's people like that that'll be able to tell her that we told before they get to her.
If she
And at that
had
point-
competent spies, she wouldn't need us to switch the rings.
Maybe she doesn't want to sacrifice any of them.
Yeah, we are pretty much just random people that she doesn't have any trust in. So I mean, it does make more sense.
Connect us to them as well, because
You can,
when you
if we explain, I'm sure they'll give your family protection, protective custody.
protection costs a lot of money, Dane. Money that
If
my
we
family
explain the
does not
situation-
have.
But if we, okay, so you just wanna let this evil lady get stronger until she can do her evil deeds on the town?
If you were so against this idea from the start, how come you didn't say anything while we were there?
Because I wasn't
Oh,
gonna
you're
say it in
just-
front of her where she can just kill me.
Oh, because you're scared of her killing you, but now you're not scared of her killing you. I'm not really understanding this, Dane.
No, because if she killed me then, we wouldn't be able to tell the people, but now we can. We had to get out of there.
People
Live, so we
already
can warn
know.
the town.
Yeah, the people already know that they're a threat.
So now she's in the sewers, killing the rat catchers for who knows what.
The rat catchers are still alive. They are
Yeah, they're
serving
alive.
a purpose. For
Well,
what
sorry,
we do not
the-
know.
sorry,
but
kidnapping the rat catchers. Who know? If she's doing that, she must want something with the sewers, something she doesn't want people seeing. You think? Aren't you a little worried about that?
I don't
We
think
are
it's
doing
something we
this-
can deal with right now. Regardless.
Agreed.
That's why
We
we
should
should
let
tell the
other
Adventurers
people deal
Guild.
with it.
Exactly. Okay, I think 3 of us agree.
Oren,
can
what do you
deal with
think?
That's
Because
exactly the
people
spin I was
can.
looking for. 3 and 3. Great.
Oh, wait. What does Corin think?
We should keep our mouths shut.
Okay, you're not agreeing with me. I
Yeah,
don't know
free.
what you think anymore.
Oh gee, the two intelligent ones are saying we shouldn't say anything.
No, how does that work?
The intelligent one that ran into a wall. Yeah, we should definitely listen to
Ran
him.
that wall
Yeah.
because I saw that we could get through it. Okay, I thought
How's
maybe I
your
could do
arm?
it. Little sore, but after that nap, it felt a lot better.
Where are we going?
We didn't really reach a consensus.
You
Either
didn't.
way, we didn't find the rat catchers at
No.
all. Like they asked us
And by
to,
the
so
way,
we
the
didn't-
quest was to find the rat catchers, as Sonia states.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if we
so we
just
didn't
tell
do
them
the
that they got
quest
killed
in the
by
first
the
place.
Nine Blades.
Did you find their bodies?
No, we didn't.
That's a lie. We're not gonna tell them a lie. We're
We
discussing
have
if
a
not
We
telling them
note
the truth.
that
We're not just gonna
says
go and
that
tell
they
them a
got
lie.
killed.
we don't have anything to report to the Adventurers Guild like
It's okay. That's fine.
that we can turn in at the.
Let's
at
go
the moment,
fight
is what I'm
goblins
saying.
and orcs.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go deal with the goblins.
You want to go and attempt to retrieve the lost shipment from the Shell Dwarves?
What time of day is it
Yeah.
at this point?
10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay. So the dwarves gave you
They're
some
all horrible
very clear
people.
instructions of heading down the sort of main path to the. Actually, let me get you up. Oh, hello, mouse. Come back. Thank you. So yeah, they gave you some quite definite instructions as to where their shipment was. Let's just do that. To head towards Colmhaven on the western path. And this western path sort of goes along the river and then crosses over here. And it's before it crosses near to the forest where they were, where their shipment was lost. It's a couple of hours.
Easy peasy.
So, yeah, we are headed out of town and onto the road. Are we taking the pony and cart? Walking alongside? Are we perhaps riding? What's the plan?
Yes, taking the donkey.
Okay, what's Donkey's name? Do we know yet, or is that still a name in
I
waiting?
think his name should just be Donkey.
Donkey.
Dude, Donkey.
Michael, does it have a name yet, or is it?
His
currently
name is his name is Bucky.
Bucky. Okay, beautiful. So as you sort of Bucky and the cart, and you guys are rolling on down the road. Yeah, instead of an hour into your journey, I'll take a perception check, please, from Sonia, I think, who's probably driving the cart. That is her thing.
$14.
14. Okay. Yep. Roll me a D100, please.
$59.
59. Okay. You see clearly ahead down the road, and there's no trouble. So onwards you go, and you continue until you come to a point in the road which roughly seems like where the dwarves explained that their shipment was lost. In fact, at this point, you do see a cart turned over on its side. There is nothing on the cart as far as you can see, but the cart itself has been left on its side in the road.
I'm going to ask that whoever finds that they are best at being able to look for footprints or things like that should do so.
What kind of check would that be?
Can do it.
Survival check, but I'm not sure.
No.
Yeah, Dane, you can go ahead and attempt it, but I will say that a lot of people go down this road.
I meant off to the side by the cart,
Yeah,
which you said
I
was off the
understand
road.
that.
Natural
No, the cart is on
20.
the edge of the road. Okay, with the nat 20, you see a couple of things. First of all, that a lot of people have come over to this cart and looked at it and inspected it. Perhaps out of curiosity, perhaps out of greed. You do see a few footsteps going out towards the forest. And you do see a couple of sets of footsteps going out sort of across the grasslands. With your nat 20, I can tell you that you would know of a settlement to the northeast of here, where where some of the footprints are going. The forest is the one place where there is no settlement in that direction.
Through the river and through the woods.
Some weird footprints. Through the woods. I think that's where we have to go.
As you follow these footprints to the woods, I will take a perception check from Sonia again, please. And And also, I would like to take a perception check with advantage from Mai for 2 different things.
Nat 20.
Sick. So with your nat 20, you do see that there are people moving within the woods. That doesn't tell you a huge amount, but you do know that once you enter the woods, it's fair game. Mai, if you tell me what yours was.
So I got a 20, but since I have -1 on perception, then it's a 19.
Oh, you also got a nat 20? Wow.
Yeah, but
Cool.
-1.
So that's fine. Nat 20 to nat 20. So Mai,
Okay.
what you do is hear that animals are not present, weirdly enough. Your check tells you that the natural creatures of the forest have left this area to make way because of unnatural beasts within the forest.
Interesting.
This means that the disturbance in the forest is within a decent scale. As you guys approach the edge of the forest, I will continue off of the nat 20 perception check from Sonia, and you do see that there is a long rope tied from between 2 trees at sort of shin level, approximately half a foot off the ground. And at the end of this rope on both sides is a bell. Now that you've seen it, you will all be able to step over it.
Hey Jay, you wanna disarm that bell?
I think we should just step over it instead of
let's-
risking that.
We can just step over it. We know it's there. We don't have to.
Well, I
mess
mean,
with
it's
it.
obviously it is a choice. You could set it off if you wish, but that is a choice.
Yeah, let's step over the rope.
Cool. So you step over that, and immediately you will all be able to hear the sounds of voices barking out in 2 different languages. What languages do you guys speak? Good look. Nico, what languages do you speak?
Common, Halfling, Primordial, and Corey. I don't even know. I don't even know what it is or why I chose.
Coronation Street.
No, you crackhead.
Corey is the language of the spirits.
It's just some guy named
yes.
Corey.
It's Korai, and it's
Corey is the language of the
it's
spirits.
the language of the spirits. It's a kind of
Right.
Okay. Yeah, no, none of you know what these voices are, but I will take a nature check from Kelaan, please, to determine if you know something about it.
Nature, not like history or.
No, nature. That is what I asked. What I meant.
Okay, alright. 17.
Yeah, cool. You know this language is goblinoid in nature.
I see why you came to me for that.
Yeah, because in every other campaign you've ever played in, you speak Goblin. But in this one, I think I told you guys what you could take, so that's why. Yeah, well, okay, so you hear voices shouting out to the right. What's the party's plan?
We need ears.
Mhm.
Is this? Does that mean let's march on in, or does that mean let's sneakily scout ahead, or does that what's
Yeah, let's take a gander and see how many there are in the area before we go nuts.
Okay, so
I'm not sneaky at all.
At this
is the
point, I
thing.
will take a group stealth check to remain undetected. But as you know, with these group stealth checks, I do eliminate the lowest and highest.
Well, that will be my 4 as the
probably not.
lowest.
Nope.
No,
so
that
I've
will
got
be
2.
my natural 1.
Oh.
That's the lowest.
I got
Nico?
a 10.
Oh, 15, 13, that's 8, 38. Am I missing somebody here?
The
Oh, and a
4
nat
is
1.
13.
Yeah, and a nat 1. What was the
Yeah.
nat 1? Do you have any modifier on that?
Nope. +0.
46. Okay, divided by 4. Well, you've averaged to 7. Good job, guys. Yeah, so you will immediately be spotted by 2 goblins off the side of the road, and I will ask you to roll initiative, please.
I was gonna tell
Oh,
him.
sorry, hold on a second. I haven't got the right encounter up.
No, please don't make me roll again.
Yes, please make me roll again.
Yes.
I understand
I'm
what's
gonna go
happening.
first.
Can I not name it?
Um,
Sorry, just
Rolling
give me a
again,
second.
right?
It's not working. Oh, here we go. I think maybe.
I don't think I can take going last in combat again.
This is a rarity for me to go first. I'm a fucking wizard.
Oh, here we go. So you're going to be tied to these initiatives for quite a while.
Yes.
Corin, you got a 9.
Sorry.
Is that correct?
Well, I rolled a 10, so the total would be 13.
13, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
it came
won't
through
let
as a
me
9.
go.
Yeah, that's fine. Dane, you got a 7. Sonia, you got an 8. For Alan, you got a 16. Nico, you got a 17.
No, he got a 2. He got a 2. He rerolled
Mai,
it.
you got a 8, yeah?
Nico got a 2.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I am going
rolled
to
twice.
ignore that Salty's trying to gimp your group. You probably want the big guy going first and getting up front. So I'm gonna let the big guy go first and get up front. Give me a second.
You silly wizard.
I did have this set up, but now I do not. Okay, you are just in the entrance to the trees. I'll put you sort of here. We've walked. There is a path through the forest. I've put the trees fairly sporadically throughout here. So do with that what you will. You are noticed by 2 goblins, and unfortunately, the goblins go first. So, we have a short bow attack for. Actually, let me roll to you guys. I am going to have to roll these as flat numbers because the homebrew's done badly, but that is a 16 plus 4 to hit. That is a 20 to hit. Hit Kelaan.
I'll see you guys next fight.
That is 3 piercing damage. And the second one will shoot. That is a 17 to hit Mai.
yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 1 damage. 1 piercing
Okay.
damage. Cool. And at this point, Nico, you are up.
Great, I am gonna take out my greatsword and bonus action rage, my eyes going crackly and lightningy. And I'm gonna run up to E1 and I'm gonna slash my greatsword across his chest, hopefully. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. And that is a beautiful 13.
Okay, he's dead. As you slash him across the chest, he is cleaved in twain and dead. Did you want to use any more movement speed to sort of maybe block off E2 or something? He's got a bow out. So.
Sure. Considering how weak they are, I'd also like to withdraw my rage.
No, you raged and that was appropriate, and I'm going to keep it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. And as you take a step forward to here, you do notice that there are a couple more enemies up in the hills. Oh, I didn't mean to turn you off. Come back. You notice that there are a couple more enemies up in the hills up this way. Oh, for goodness sake, why have you moved both of them? Just you. Go. Thank you. There you go. And bear with me a second to change the music, and then it will be Kelaan. Kelaan, you're up.
Alright. We're gonna step up a little bit.
Are you? That's good.
just a smidgen, not a whole lot. No, a whole heap and heck of a lot.
Like
yeah,
that?
like to even a little bit so I can get an LOS on E2, so I don't hit Nico. All right. And I'm
at that
going
distance,
to,
by the way, I don't need you to have like a direct line of sight. Nico is not 5 foot wide, despite
It's a little
needing a
thick.
5 foot square in which to swing his greatsword. So you can
All
shoot
right.
from directly behind if you wish.
All
That's
right.
how I
I will conjure the flames at him.
Okay. Is that a hit? It is, right?
Yeah, 19.
19 will hit.
He will get hit with a whopping 7 damage.
That is enough to kill him. E2 is down. Okay. And that brings
turn.
us to Goblin number 3, E3, who is going to ask Nico to make a dex save, please.
That is a 12.
12. That is not enough. A big pillar of radiant flame comes down upon your head. You take 1 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. You don't half radiant damage. That's fine. And that brings us to... Oh, it brings us to E1. E1 I can roll here, so you should all be able to see this. Oof. That was a 23 to hit. Who's it going to hit? I think that's going to hit Nico. Just by logic. And that is 5 piercing damage.
Already halved.
No. You can see the rolls. There, that's its base damage, so you take 2. Corin, you're up.
Yeah, gonna pull up my crossbow and take a shot at E3.
Okay. You're not moving from where you are?
No.
But happy? Cool. Yep. Roll to hit, please.
Gosh darn it, I suck with the
That
crossbow.
really isn't gonna hit, I'm afraid. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, the sound of battle. 2 more enemies will come out from the woods. This is E4 and E5. Where are... I'm meant to be over there. Why are you... Okay. And you guys see E4 and E5 beginning to approach. Mai, you're up.
Yes. Let's see. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 7-ish.
Are you okay? Are you
away.
being attacked by a canary or something?
Oh no, those were my birds.
Okay, good. I'm just checking.
I wanna cast vicious mockery.
Yep, you need to take 5 foot forward to do that. E1, did you say?
Yes. Yes.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. Go ahead,
Because he's
please.
the closest.
That is a... Oh, where are we? That is a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, so I'm gonna call his mom Stinky and that he should go
Oh,
home.
he didn't like that. He got a 10. Give me some
Do I-
damage.
My wisdom is 12, so he doesn't save.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
a
roll-
save. Give me some damage.
Okay, that's 2.
Okay, he takes 2 damage as the sounds of this mocking reaches his ears, but he is also going to have disadvantage on his next attack, as you make him question his right to live. Sonia, you're up.
I'm just gonna get as close to E3 as I can and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, as close to E3 as you can. Let's have a look. Your movement speed, please. 25?
25. Yeah,
5,
my
10,
little legs.
15, 20, 25. You can get in melee range of E1. You cast Shield of Faith on yourself.
Okay, I'll hit E1 then with my
Dish
Warhammer.
him. Go on. You know you want to.
No, I won't.
what's it?
9.
That'll hit.
Oh. For 3 damage.
That won't kill him, though. Yeah, so basically, just in case you guys are like wondering, you will always meet enemies with a large variety of armor class, health, etc. So don't always assume that you've missed, or that something is too weak or strong to be worth playing with. You know. Cool. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And your AC is now 14. Is that correct?
Yeah, 14.
Dane, as I come to you, can I have a perception check, please?
Oh, okay. That wasn't expected.
That's okay.
Oh my god. 21.
21. Okay, you notice two enemies coming up from behind you. They are attempting to be
Okay.
sneaky. They both seem to be goblins.
I'll look behind and I'll tell the person, like, oh my god, but goblins coming that way. I think maybe you guys should probably move and extend
Bear in
my
mind, both of
hand,
these are holding magic staffs.
Shillelagh.
Sorry, go on, Tom.
Shillelagh. Okay.
What are you casting? No, you
I'll-
choose.
I know, sure. I'll just see. I mean, they're close enough to me, so yeah, I can do that. I'll see Moss spread over Dane's staff as he approaches and goes to hit them.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
You're
hit.
hitting an E6, yeah? Or
Yeah.
zero? Yep, okay. Please roll it.
Oh, natural one.
That's
How
us.
how does the aim inspiration work again? Is that just like
You may
add something to
re-roll
it?
with advantage.
I'm sure I'll use the aim inspiration.
Yep,
Let's try
so
it.
re-roll, and this time roll with advantage, please. That's a 19 for 25. Nice, yeah, that'll hit. Can you imagine? It's, nope, that still
Takes
misses.
7 damage.
7 damage? Oof, not quite. He's severely wounded, but not broken. And it is his turn, unless that's a bonus action movement speed for you, isn't it? So, yeah. I need a dex save from my Kelaan, Nico, and Corin, please. As he takes a vial from his pocket and he launches it towards you all. Bear with me, guys. I will tell you what happens. If you got below a 12, you will take 2 fire damage. If you get above a 12, you will take 1 fire damage. However, if you failed your dex save, you are also set on fire. At the beginning of your turn, you will take whatever fire damage you just took, which is 2 fire damage, unless you take an action to extinguish the flames. And who failed the saves? That's Kelaan. Anybody else failed?
I got 5.
You got a 5, right?
I rolled 12.
Okay, Corin, you
5, 6,
succeeded.
7, 8,
And
yeah.
Nico?
19.
Okay, so Nico and Corin succeeded. Maya and Kelaan, you are set on fire. You take 2 fire damage now, and we'll take 2 again at the start of your turn. And that concludes his turn. The other goblin will step forward with his staff, and he will attempt to cast on what is your name? Dane, Robso. Dane, that is a 15 to hit you.
That will hit.
Okay. You will take 3 lightning damage as a fist of lightning grips around you. Please make a strength save.
Hey, what save?
A strength save.
Ooh, okay, I'm a weak boy. Good.
It's not a low
17.
DC. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You are not restrained by it, however. And that brings us to... Ooh, that brings us to my favorite counter of all. I love this counter. We're always happy when we get to use it. A big boss man appears. This is what you think might have been the orc that isn't an orc. He's approximately 4'6" in height. He's quite stocky and broad. And he wields a rather large-looking sword in each hand. 15, 20, 25 feet. He walks towards Nico. Nico, you're up.
I would like to run over to E1, please.
Running to E1, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and which side of E1 are you approaching?
To the left of Sonia.
Have you got 30 foot of movement speed?
The other left.
And
I do.
Doing that, you will provoke movements, attack of opportunity from E3.
Okay, no, James. Standing the left of Sonia.
You can't stand in the bush.
Why?
Because it's a bush!
Okay, fine, I'll go to E3.
Okay, cool. Do you want to just stand there? Yeah? Or do you want to step through?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, because if you step here, you'll have advantage on E1, right? From flanking.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can't if there is something that is taking up a full space. So, for example, this bush up here, you might be able to stand on the sides of it, but you can't stand in the middle of it, right?
Well, sure, but not all of the bushes in that one square.
Most of it is. I might have let you stand down and left from Sonia. I'm certainly not letting you stand left of Sonia. Anyway, go on, swing away, please. Swang. This is on one of the archers, yes?
Yeah, thank God it's advantage. I just rolled a 1. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. As my great sword comes slashing down, another beautiful 13 damage.
Okay, that is not a kill.
What?
He is wounded. Not severely wounded, just wounded.
This is my turn.
Okay, that brings us to our lovely E... Oh, I'm sorry, you just hit E1, didn't you? Oh, he's obliterated. Yeah, never mind. E1 is absolutely pounded into the earth. Because you originally said you were going to hit E3 and then you changed your mind. Yeah, E3 would have been okay. E1 dead off. Cool, that concludes his turn. That brings us to E3. And E3 will sheath his short bow and retrieve his scimitar. He will swing at Nico. And that's a 14 to hit you, Nico?
That hits.
It's 4 slashing damage. Half to 2. Corin, you're up.
Corin.
Yes, Corin. You're up, not Corallon.
Too many Ks.
Okay. Well, I'm a C, so.
Sit down, Oscar.
Yeah, already. You want me to stand up, dude?
What have you got for me? Oh, Corallon, I need a. Sorry, Corin, I need a perception check, please.
Perception. Okay. That's gonna be 10.
Sit down, Oscar. I don't want to stare at your crotch. Thank you.
You
You see two goblins coming towards you. They look a little weak. They're wielding sort of. They're not even clubs. They're sticks. They're sticks. But they're there and they're coming towards you. What would you like to do?
Oh, great. I'm gonna move toward Kelaan.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing to the right of him.
Yeah, bear with me a second. Sorry, I'm struggling to grab your counter. There we go. Yep.
Yeah, and I will aim with my crossbow at E8.
E8, yep. I don't think you can miss. Yeah, good job. You've hit.
Yeah, yay! Finally.
You've hit the
For
one that. Oh no. Okay.
I'm not good with a crossbow.
Yeah, that is cripplingly depressing. Okay. Yeah, you hit, but it didn't do much. And that will conclude your turn.
Yep.
That's me. I've tabbed out by mistake. Okay. It is time for E8 to make its maneuver. E8. Oh no. Don't you do that to me. I do not want to select every enemy on the map. E8 will move up 5, 10. Yep, that's his movement speed. He will get to Corin. And he will swing. That is a 4 to hit.
4 misses.
I thought it might. You're still not... Yep. And then E5 will take his turn. E5 will take a shot at Sonia. That's a 20 to hit you. A 21 actually
That'll
to hit
do.
you.
Well, that one hits, yeah.
Yeah. And that's 1 piercing damage. Oh, sorry, +1. That's 2 piercing damage. And E4, no, E9 first. Sorry, E9 will... It will move forward. That's all he can do. That brings us to E7. E7 will... Sorry, this is E6, not E7. No, it's not. This is E4. E4. Great. I knew he was
James,
somewhere.
did you skip past Solly?
No, he was at the top of
I'm
the...
right after Nico.
Yeah, maybe. You can go after this dude. Okay, E4 will step forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. No, he'll go 15 feet. And he will make an attack with a Whip of Thorns on Sonia. Sonia, that is a 18 to hit you.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I need a strength save, please, and you will take 3 piercing damage. You will not be moved, however. She will not be moved! Kelaan, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the fire out on myself, and that'll be my turn.
You have control flames, do you not?
Oh, I do! Choo! Thanks, guys.
So you may move that flame to an enemy if you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that flame to E6, and I'm gonna light him on fire instead.
E6, okay. That's a to hit roll, right? Control flames.
That is Conjure Flame. Control Flames is just,
Save, yeah. It doesn't actually
no, it's
say,
not.
does it?
No, it doesn't, because it's considered, you can instantaneously expand it, you can extinguish it, or you can double or half, or you can... No, I can't even move it.
Oh, you can't move it? Okay, that's the produce flame thing. Yeah, okay, cool. So you're able to extinguish it with control flames. Any bonus action?
You can see within range, and that fits within a 5-foot cube. Can I do that on 2 different flames that are kind of right next to each other, since Mai's right next to
I'll
me?
let you put up.
Yeah. Yeah, so both mine and Mai's are put out.
Okay, no bonus action from you?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay, do you wish to spend your bonus action telling everybody that... in fact, I'll do it for you. Kelaan is a little hurt.
Yes.
I have 1 health and a dream.
Mai, you're up.
I will use Healing Word on Kelaan.
How nice of you. Yep. Let's have some healing.
So that's 4.
4 HP.
Yeah,
Nice.
for
That's
4
a lot of
HP.
health. It's a lot of health for me.
Yeah, for you.
And Mai, your action?
My action will be that I guess I go down to E8 and I try to stab him.
Okay. Yep, stab away.
So that is a 19 to
Yeah,
hit.
that hits.
Cool.
Graduated from throwing the
And
deck.
that's a 3 in damage.
3 damage?
Yes.
He's dead.
Nice.
He 8 down. Okay.
Eat the
And that
dagger.
brings us to Sonia.
I want to... Wait, how big is the boss? Oh, wait, you said he's like 4 foot, so he's a regular creature.
Oh, yeah,
Can
yeah.
I
He's
throw-
just a big goblin.
Can I throw this net at him? I want to hold him,
Yeah.
or keep him
Go for
from
it.
getting to everyone else.
You're gonna have to read that out to me. Nobody's used a net in my games before.
It says a large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. I think it's just an attack roll.
So if you equip it, it will come up as an action for you. And that should, I believe you can use an action to attack with the net. And yeah, it's a...
Do I need to be much
It restrains.
closer?
It should say its range on it.
Okay, yeah, it says 5 and then 15 in parentheses.
Yep, so 15 is with disadvantage, 5 is with advantage.
Okay, I'll
But
just
you can
get...
move the 15 feet to be 5 feet, yeah?
Yeah, I just want to get close and throw this net at him. I'm gonna roll a physical die because I don't trust. I got 9.
A 9? That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Whap, whap. Okay, well then, can I just move closer to him so he can't walk away from me?
Ah, yes, of course. Why doesn't it let me just click? There we go. Okay. And that will bring us to Dane.
I'll attack E6 again.
He's severely wounded. Please swing away.
14.
That hits.
Oh, okay. For 8 damage.
Yet again, Dane just shoving his staff through people's skulls. And E6 is dead. Any bonus action, Dane?
I'll walk to be right next to E7.
Okay. But no bonus action from you.
Can I just look? Yeah, no bonus action, sadly.
Okay. E7 will panic the swing a dagger at you. Ooh, that's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit me.
And it's max damage for 4 piercing damage. That concludes his turn. I think it's time for the boss to swing at Sonia. Good luck, Sonia. First swing is an 18 to hit you.
Yep.
For 3 slashing damage. The second is a 20 to hit you. Sorry, my dice are behaving very well. For 8 slashing damage. You good, Sonia?
Oh, I'm super down.
I thought you might be. Whoops. Yep. Sonia briefly down. We'll
Whoops.
Go to Nico.
You should have stayed with me.
Nico, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna be slashing.
Okay.
E3, right? That's who I'm next
Yep.
to. Yeah. So 15 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is 5 slashing damage.
Ugh. He's.
Oh no, it's not. Oh my god, I've been
7?
so stupid. I've been forgetting to add
Okay,
that.
don't worry about it. I have.
Oh, okay, cool.
You've killed everything you've hit so far, so it doesn't matter. But yes, I have already added that 2 on him. Okay, does that conclude your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Corallan, you're up.
Alright, here we go. Here's the grand idea that I've had. I'm going to magic missile the boss.
Yep.
Okay.
2, 4,
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage to the boss
Okay,
man.
he's minorly wounded.
And then I'm gonna scurry behind that tree to my left. Yeah, right there.
Okay, that concludes your turn.
Yes, I'm a scared
E3
boy.
will swing at Nico. Nico, that's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
It's max damage, 8 slashing damage after 4. And Corin, you're up.
Alright. Are there like any rocks or pebbles on the ground by me?
Yeah, there's a few sort of small bits of rock. Are you trying to use catapult?
Yes.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. There's something big enough for that. There's not like a big rock, but it's a small enough pebble that you can pew on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one up and pull out like this slingshot I got and pull it back, and as I do, it like starts to glow a bit, and I fire and I aim at the bus with catapult.
Yeah, that's an 18 dex save, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Chat.
great.
Yeah, that tree is obliterated. But sadly, that will miss, I'm afraid. Just keeps going, right? 90 feet. God knows what you hit. Yeah. But you didn't hit the boss, sadly.
Yeah.
Okay, does that conclude your turn? Any bonus action?
Nope, no bonus action.
Okay, E9 will walk up to Mai and swing its little club stick. That's a 9 to hit. Mai? I'm assuming
Yes,
a 9
it
doesn't.
hits.
It hits? Oof.
No, wait, no, it doesn't. My armor class is 11. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
E5 will take a shot at Nico. That's a 7 to hit.
7. No, that misses.
E4 will take a... Ooh. E4 will ask... That hit. Yeah, Corin, can you make a dex save, please? Sorry, no, absolute rubbish, wrong person. Corin, can you make a... No save at all. He will pass that. That's enough one, he'll miss. Okay, Maya, you're up.
I will use my dagger and I will attack it E9.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. That is a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. So that's a 3.
Yep, that kills it.
Nice.
E9 is down, that's 3 as his HP. Any bonus action? Are you able to help Sonia?
No, well, I probably would be. She's 5, 10, 15, 20 meters away. So if I move up to her, I could cast Healing Word from here too.
Yeah, you can cast Healing Word from where you are.
So I'm gonna do that. That's 3.
Rise, Sonia. Rise.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say, walking up there doesn't sound like a great idea.
Sonia, it's your turn.
Well, damn. I am at a loss. Since I went down, my Shield of Faith went down also, right?
Yeah. You can't concentrate
Yeah.
down. Go on.
I think I should... Actually... you said this guy right in front of us, he's hurt already?
Oh, yeah. He's wounded.
I don't know if I want to stay next to him, though.
Good luck not staying next to him.
Yeah, all I could do is disengage.
Oh, are you going to take the action to disengage?
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't move that far.
That's up to you. You could also both attack and Shield of Faith, right? It's a bonus action.
Oh, you're right about that. That is what I'm gonna do.
Right about that. So that brings your AC back up to 14, is that correct?
Yeah,
And,
okay.
yeah, swing away.
Alright. 14 to hit.
Yep.
Okie dokie. For 8 damage.
You bring him to his knees with damage. I'm afraid that is a nearly, but not quite. Does that conclude your turn, Sonia?
Yeah, that's all.
Dane, you're up.
I will hit 7.
Okay.
My Stick of Doom. Before to hit. Or 8 damage.
Oh, he is obliterated. Boom! Another stick through the brain of an enemy. Any bonus action for you?
No, but I'll definitely take movement. Looking around, I'll be like, guys, oh my god, there's a lot of people here. And I'll move 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to be next to Sonia and help her with the big guy.
Okay, upon seeing this, the boss is going to run as fast as it can, as it's severely wounded. He will attempt to move 25 feet away.
Opportunity attacks!
Sonia
We get
and
opportunity
Dane, you
attack?
swing in? Yeah, Sonia first.
He's not disengaging? Or does it not work like that?
He can't. He doesn't have that as an available action or bonus action.
Oop, then that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah! Can you do less than 2 damage?
No, I cannot.
Fantastic. Please
Cannot
describe
be
his
stopped.
grisly demise.
Well, as he's running, I just knock his legs to the ground and then finish him off with a nice strike to the back of the head from my hammer. Yep.
Great, exactly like he was
Everything's a nail.
a sword across the anvil, yeah? Just beautiful.
Not the ears!
Okay, at this point, you hear the other goblins begin to shriek and attempt to run. Nico, you're up.
I'm gonna be slashing E3. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Beautiful. And that is 7 slashing damage.
He is still alive, I'm afraid. He's severely wounded, but he is alive. Kelaan, you're up.
I'm gonna step up from behind that tree, up to around where Sonia is, and I am going to conjure flame at E1. Is that?
I've got a 3, a 4, and a 5.
4. Sorry, it's super blurry.
It's blurry, yeah. Just close it and reopen it, and it should work if that happens.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, but we will conjure a flame at him. That'll be a 23 to hit.
Sorry, this is E4. Yep, okay. 23 hits. I mean, 23 was hitting any of them, but I was just checking.
That's 6 damage to
He's
E4.
not quite dead, I'm afraid. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay, E3 is going to attempt to run away. Nico?
I'm gonna slash her at those ankles.
Yep.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 10 slashing damage.
Right, his ankles are decapitated, his feet stay where they are, and his body moves 6 foot to the left. He is dead. Corin, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna move 5 feet to my left so I get a clear shot at E4.
I'm not moving you.
Right,
Everything
sure.
is going wrong. Yeah. There
Alright.
you go.
Let's see if I hit with my God damn it, I hate this crossbow.
5
Roll
is
the
too low. Yes, that is a miss. Okay. E5 is going to attempt to run away. And that brings us to E4. E4 is going to run. Oh my god, he's got 15 foot of movement speed? That's going to be a long run. Mai, you're up.
Alright, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Yes, I have 30 movement speed. So I will move up to E4, like right below him. Pretty much, yep.
Mhm.
And I will just stab him.
Yep.
So that is it. That's a 13. Does that
That
hit?
hits. Yep.
Cool. Amazing. Okay, that's 4 damage.
Great. As you stab him in the heart once, twice, and thrice. Dead he is. Sonia, you're up. Only one enemy remains, and it is running into the woods.
Yeah,
But where is it running to?
I will follow him as much as I can. I cannot move as far as everybody, though.
You can, however, move faster than he can. 25-foot movement speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay. That's your distance from him. Any action?
I'll try the net again with disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, I got a 2.
2! Oh. Do you know what? I think because he's in the process of running, I'm going to attempt a dex save on him. It's a very low DC, but let's just see whether he can make it. There is a chance, you know? Oh, okay, no, he's absolutely fine. Dane, you're up.
Okay. I think he's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's within range. Now I'll extend my hand, and suddenly vines are gonna start coming out of the ground around him and grabbing at him as I cast Entangle.
His save is a 2. He is restrained.
He's restrained. He can no longer run away. And yeah, I'll move up there with Sonia.
Yep, Nico.
I am gonna move 30 feet to the right.
Mhm.
And then I am going to launch my boomerang at him.
Yeah. Advantage, he's restrained. Oh, we're gonna have a boomerang
As a
build?
nat 20 for
A nat 20?
Yeah. I mean, it's only a 1d4, but whatever.
You need 3 damage to kill him.
One.
That is
Congratulations.
8 damage as he gets decapitated by my boomerang.
Okay. Yeah, and that will conclude the fight.
I
Congratulations.
have a grand idea.
Level up.
We cut the ears off, boys! Woo! The ears!
Ears.
Power of the ears!
Okay, so as we walk around cutting the ears off of these enemies,
Are we actually leveling up?
yeah, but you don't have to do it right now. You can do it at the end of the session. It's not a problem. However, you do notice that up where he was running is a small encampment. Wooden fences and all. Most of the goblins that have come from this wooden encampment have come to you. As you look in, you see that there are 4 younger goblins who are still within the encampment as you're looking over the wooden walls, which are only 4 foot tall. Corin, you can't see anything. But the rest of you... sorry, I like abusing short people. Corin, you're able to step up quite easily and just yoink yourself over. You all see that there are 4 younger goblins who look like incapable of defending themselves, who are cowering around what appears to be a stash. Will the party shoot them, or will they...
How many ears do we have at this point?
You could always have more.
18, and then we took both ears off of all the goblins that we got right there too, so...
No, that was 18 ears right there. That you just
Okay,
picked
and
up.
then, how many did we have before?
Oh, I don't know, you tell
12,
me.
I think.
10?
Yes, 12 is correct.
We had 12.
12,
yeah.
so we have
30
We have
ears.
enough ears.
30 ears. That's enough for 2, because we only needed 15. We don't need to kill the babies.
They're not babies, they're just younger. But
Yeah,
We
yes.
don't, we
I'll
don't
tell
need to
them
kill the younglings.
Let's not kill. Can we please not kill the babies?
Okay, so when I say younger, they're like 3 years old instead of the 5-year-olds you just fought.
Oh.
Goblins reach adulthood at 4 years, like 2 years old, and they die at 8.
Oh.
So do we go
They're just not wielding weapons; they're just weak.
full Anakin Skywalker?
Well, I mean, as you look at them, obviously you will know that they will grow to be evil goblins. But you know they are defenseless and weak.
Only if
This
people
is
keep
like
that kind of
genocide.
mindset.
I'm gonna see what the party does.
sorry,
I'm not gonna.
Tom, what did you
Killing
say?
these goblins.
Tom, what did you say?
I was gonna say now this. Now this would kind of feel a little like genocide.
Okay, and Nico, you said
Have we hit 20?
20 what? Ears?
Yeah.
You've got
We're
30.
at 30. We only needed 15.
We only needed 20,
You're 20.
like altogether.
Oh, we needed 20. Oh, we need
Yeah.
10 more. How many gives are there?
No, we only needed 8 more.
You
We had
have
12.
30 ears. You needed 20.
Yeah, but what if
If you
they?
kill
what
these
if we
guys,
bring
you would get
40,
another
then-
8. Which would bring it to 38. Which would be too short of 40.
Would we get the reward twice if we brought them 40 goblin ears?
Every time
No.
anyone brings them 20 goblin ears, they give the reward out.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, they're defenseless.
They are. They see you and they call out in very bad common. Please hurt no. Please hurt no.
They're gonna remember our faces, and then they get older. They're gonna want revenge for killing their family. You know, they go all John Wick on us. You know.
Oh,
I
they will
don't have
see us,
family. Remember?
Nico, what did you say?
or they will see us as, of all the people in the world, giving them a chance and thinking, you know what, maybe not all goblins are evil. Maybe these guys are the new evolution of goblin that maybe they'll be able to join society.
You gonna take them in?
My parents would, yeah. They would love to.
His parents would.
My
Nevertheless,
parents are hippies, so
there is a wooden gate to this little citadel, little area. Do you want to just barge in? A solid kick to open
Alright.
the door. Okay.
Yeah.
I kick it.
That was kind of
Just let them run off.
As you move in, they cower in the corner next to a small fence, their hands shaking. In the center of this area are some is the iron shipment. You will be able to transport this to the cart using your own cart. But I will take a perception check, please, from Dane, an investigation check from Corin, and an insight check from Sonia, please.
I got a 9.
You got a
15.
9.
11.
Okay. So insight check, Sonia is a fail. So yeah, they look scared, and that's about it. Dane, you got a 9. You see the iron shipment in the center of the area, wooden area. Who got the 14 on the investigation? Corin, right? Corin,
15.
Yeah. 15, great. 14 was what you needed. You notice that there are a few huts sort of around the edge where these goblins have been living in relative squalor. And as you investigate the, sort of just having a look around, you don't see any other goblins, but you do find a strange symbol on a neck piece. It's like a skull, but it's sort of stretched out. This is the image of the orc god, not the goblin god, the orc god. And Kelaan will tell you that for free.
There, that is orc god.
Cool.
So, that's not. It's not good.
Is
And
there
then-
any other sign that orcs are around?
There are a couple of weapons in one of the rooms that are far too large for a goblin to wield. And at this moment, one of these little cowering goblins will sort of creep towards you and, please, mister, please, no hurts. And he will cower right up to you and sort of beg, and he will attempt to take one piece of iron ingot from the shipment. Sort of pull it towards him. Nico, what's
Who is
confused
he?
you?
Who the goblin is rubbing up next to?
All of you except for Corin, who's investigating the huts.
Absolutely fucking not. He's getting not getting that piece of iron.
No hurt, but no taking.
Yeah,
Hurt,
yeah.
no takey, I like it.
We didn't kill him. That's good enough, right?
Sonia, perception check, disadvantage, please.
I'll ask the goblin why they want the materials.
Monies.
No.
8 with disadvantage.
Okay, Corin, as you come out the hut, you see that there is a fire starting on your cart. As two of the goblins that were cowering have snuck around the outside gate to set fire to the cart that Sonia brought here.
Oh, hell no.
Now it's time to fucking go, boys.
How is Bucky getting scared?
No, not yet. It's only a tiny little bit of flame. It's, you know, they're not very clever, these goblins. They've attempted to set a minor distraction.
I'm gonna take the flame out. I'm gonna set it off. I'm gonna set it out.
Okay.
Do I see the two that started it?
Yeah?
Gonna walk up to him.
Okay, roll initiative, please. Bear with me 2
Oh,
seconds before you
no.
do. Bear with me 2 seconds before you do. Roll initiative, please.
All right.
Rallen.
So that's a
He's
10.
just nuts today. The wizard wants to go first.
Still is going second, ironically. Dane, I haven't got yours.
Oh, I thought that it was only for
No, all
Corin. Okay.
of you. Nico. Nico with an 18. And Dane.
7.
7. Right, as you step up to these goblins, who walked up to them? Sorry, who said they're walking up to them? Was that Corin?
Yeah.
Okay, Corin, I need you to make a dex save, please.
Cool. 12?
That is a success. You will take half of 7, so that is 3 piercing damage. As a javelin grazes your back, you look over to the left. Oh, sorry.
Oh man.
You look over to the left, and you see that Right, these are little goblins. Where are we? One. Are the 2 goblins you're next to? I will move everything in a second. Josh, can you do the battle music, please? As you look over, you notice that there is an orc standing there with a huge axe hoisted over his shoulders.
I question the positioning in this.
Yeah, I'm moving everybody else right now.
Oh, thank God!
I'm moving everybody else right now. Yes, I've decided that you should be the melee character. Okay, and Dane. Okay. Did we get battle music or no?
Just put on.
You didn't. Oh. Okay. Cool. Kelaan, you're up.
It's my time to shine, baby. Kelaan first. I'm going to murder a child.
Oh my god.
We're gonna conjure flame at E4.
Okay.
That'll be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be 7 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. D4 down.
Yep, that is my that is my turn.
Okay. Sonia, you're up. Although you can't see it, there is a fence just along the line where Corin is. So you're in the fenced area. So to move to the boss, you would have to move through that fence gate. Just to let you know.
Oh, I'm not moving to him. I still have only 3 health.
Okay. E3 is within the fence with you, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get E3.
Okay. Swing away. Child murderer. Now
I was willing to let them go. They started it. That's
Yeah,
a
they did.
17
Mm-hmm. And it's
or 5
he's
damage.
dead. Okay, E3 down. And I come to Nico.
Who's the big boss?
He's an orc who threw a javelin at Corin's head.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Corin will have shouted out, "Orc!"
Okay. I will bonus action rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll walk up to the orc and sort of lash him with my great sword across his fucking face.
Okay. Please do.
That's a 19 to hit.
Not bad.
And that is 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
It does.
Okay.
And if anyone is looking over at Nico, he's looking very sad at all of you.
Maya, you're up.
Okay, let's see. I suppose I'll move to E2.
Mhm.
And I'll try to... I'll use Vicious Mockery.
Yep. Oh, did you want to not move all the way up to him then?
No, I'll stand right beside them because I
Okay.
want to try to push them.
Oh, okay. So as you mock him, his puniness, he is incapable of making a wisdom save, so that's a fail.
So that's a... It's only 1 damage.
He's brought to
I
his
guess what-
knees with mockery.
No!
I've got to let me write that down quickly. Failure to kill 2 HP enemy. That can go under your MVP. Yes, okay, so he considers himself mocked. However, does that conclude your turn?
I suppose I could... Okay. I suppose I could also... I could stab him too, but what would be the point?
You can't stab as well.
No.
They're both actions.
True. No, I don't think I have... anything
Just
else
bardic
to do then?
inspiration is the only thing you have up, right?
Yeah, okay, no. Then no.
No, I do not inspire these fools. Okay, he will poke you with his stick. That's an 8 to hit you.
Nope.
Okay, E1 will poke Corin with his stick. That's a 19 to hit. It does 0 damage. He did not swing it hard enough. It does no damage. Corin, you're up.
Okay. I'm pulling up my stick.
You're pulling out your stick, are you? Very good.
Yep.
Yes, yours is a sort of
for
metal
children, dude,
reinforced
relax.
stick that Sonia has made for you. You know. Please swang away.
Yep, and I'm using it with Booming Blade.
Okay. That seems violently unnecessary, but go for it.
This is overkill.
Don't worry, it's not gonna hit anyways.
Can you miss?
No, I got 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
1 damage.
And you're hitting E1? Yes, you are. You have to, because you can't hit E3 from E2 from where you are. That is incredible. Okay.
But he has the effects of Booming Blade on him now.
Yeah, great. He can't run away. Okay. Yeah, brilliant. That concludes your turn. Dane, you're up.
You know, I understand if they started it, but still, I don't want to participate in the child murder, so I will go help Nico with the big thing instead.
Yep.
Bonus action, Shillelagh as my, spreads, and I try to whack him in the face.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, not the face, because I'm not that tall, but you get what.
Yep.
So, are we flanking?
He's only
now?
6 foot tall. No, you weren't able to get round him. Both of you could only reach his face. But 15 will
15?
hit. 14 will hit. 15 will hit. Yep. Whatever that one it is.
12 damage.
Nice. He is severely wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
Action, bonus action, movement, yeah. He also looks very sad. Nico.
Yep. And the orc will swing at Nico. That's a 23 to hit.
No.
For 4 damage.
Is that already halved?
Nope. So that halves to 2. And a 17 to hit. A 13 damage, half to 6. Okay. Corallin, you're up.
I'm gonna show you fools how to kill children. I'm glad I took my level up. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile, and I'm gonna put 1 missile at every single opponent instead of at...
Okay.
So that'll be 3 damage.
That's a kill.
That'll be 4 damage.
That's a kill.
And that'll be 2 damage.
That is a kill. As you hear one of the small goblins just go triple kill before he dies. Congratulations. That was pretty sick. Yeah, as you take down the orc, you notice that he has this same extended skull of the orc god around his neck. And he also has a mark of his clan. And his clan is the Wolf's Jaw clan. Let me just make sure we have that down. Yep, the Wolf's Jaw clan, which you know to be a clan that's relatively close in vicinity. They tend to be a roaming clan who do roam the lands outside of their own country, attempting to raid. They're known for raiding villages, and they're known for enslaving goblins and forcing them to do their bidding. Nasty goblins are all dead. You may take 8 goblin ears and 2 orc ears.
Nice.
Cool.
Wait, we kill like baby slaves?
No, they weren't babies. They
They're
were
not babies.
babies.
They're not babies. They are still adult in
Babies.
size. They're adult in size. They're just slightly weaker and a little bit younger. Nevertheless, as you murder the
Just as
babies,
dead.
yeah, you are able to bring
18
them all down.
slaves.
And you may now start loading up the cart and taking Bucky and the treasure back to the Foaming Mug clan of dwarves. Assuming we're headed straight back to town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, as you head back to town, you are able to go to the blacksmith's guild. And one of the dwarves of the Foaming Mug is there in the lobby. And as he sees you coming in with this shipment, he comes up to you and, "Oh, my friends, thank you so much. This is incredible. Please, tell me what you would like to commission, and I will make it for you. Me and my family will make you an item each. Tell me what is the name of your group."
The Nameless 7?
11.
Nameless 8?
12?
Nameless. The Nameless. It has a ring. I like it. The Nameless. And, very good. Please leave me your commissions, and I will make them as soon as I can. And, I will let you guys commission them out of session, so that you have a little bit of time to think, and so that I can tell you what they all are. But in basic sense, he will be able to make you armor or weapons. Basic armor, not great armor, but basic armor.
What about a Staff of Power?
He's a blacksmith.
And
He's a blacksmith. So assuming that you will take your rewarding commissions, he will not give you any money. Just as an FYI, even if you were to get something commissioned and sell it, it would sell for more than they're offering you in money. So, yep, I'll let you guys commission as you will. And with that, we will end, as it's approximately 6:30 in the evening. You know, you'll be able to go and listen at the tavern to your local tales, where you hear more tales of the Black Swords. Yes, go on.
Can we pretend like we went to the Adventurers Guild and turned in those ears?
Oh, you can go to the Adventurers Guild and turn in the ears. As you turn up at the Adventurers Guild, you are met by... Where's my notes? Other notes. Yep, there we go. You're met by Dakath. Dakath is really, really big bloke. Very well muscled. Sort of holds a pen ham-handed. He's a little too large for a human. And he looks over at you and rumbles out. Nameless, yes. What is it I can do for you?
We got your ears spun.
Yes. Oh, we have 12 in waiting for you. How many have you got?
How many do we have now again?
We have...
Oh, 20, 26?
Oh, so you have another 16.
So we had 34 in
26,
total.
sorry,
He has
26.
12 on him, so...
Yeah, you have 26 in total. On you. You also have 2 orc ears, which I'm assuming you will turn in as well.
Yes.
And he will hand you the reward, which I believe is 15. Is that correct? Did I tell you that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so he will hand you 15 gold pieces. Also divisible by 6. And he will say, well, 2 more goblin ears, and I will reward you another 15 gold pieces. 8 more orc ears as well. Done a good work. Would you like to sign on as a member of the Adventurers Guild?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And he will gesture for you to go to the back room. And Lan is sat behind his desk, and I didn't think I'd see you so soon. Excellent.
Apparently, we are really good at killing.
That is good. I have a most urgent quest for all members of the Adventurers Guild. So, thank you very much. The Black Swords are creating extreme trouble in our area. We ask that the outposts around Ascalon Keep are brought down and removed. Do not tarry, do not question, do not speak with them. Simply kill everyone within their keep. Burn it down. Those outposts are guard posts. They're stopping us from assaulting the main Ascalon Keep. Alternately, brave adventurers might make their way to Ascalon Keep and attempt to gain entrance. But I don't recommend that course of action yet. Regardless. Put you down here. The Nameless, is that correct?
Nameless 11.
Nameless 9.
Nameless 4.
I will not put any numbers down. It is sad when members are lost from the party. Number masters. deceased decrease. Well, the player's deceased, the numbers decrease. Whatever. So he'll put down the nameless. You've done well. Thank you. Fair travels. With that, you are now an official adventuring group. You'll be able to go to the tavern and listen to some tales. Galarim will speak highly of you and announce your new coming as the newest of the adventurers groups. And he will call you the Nameless 11. So that is the name you'll go by. Congratulations. And there we will end. And we shall come to MVPs.
Yay.
Okay, I come first to Tom.
I definitely growl. I mean, like, oh, there's a wall. I'll just crash into it. That's how I'll get through.
Yep.
That was so good.
That was brilliant.
And then can be
Worked
like,
for the other
oh,
guy."
what happened? How could this have happened? What a plot twist. Apparently just jumping into a wall wasn't the answer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no, I agree with you 100%. That was brilliant. Next, I come to Jay.
I mean, Kelaan with the wall thing. Also, during the fight with the devil, us going through almost the entire initiative, missing, and then Nico just almost immediately just finishing it.
Yep, no, I can agree with you. That's good. Hannah.
My MVP will go to Oscar because of the last fight where he magic missiled 3 enemies to death.
Yep, no, I
Simultaneously.
agree. Okay, and Michaela.
Yeah, you said all the ones I was gonna say. Corallan walking into a wall and getting hurt, and then finishing the fight with an impressive magic missile.
Yep, that's definitely true. And Josh. Salty. Josh, you go. Sorry.
Fuck you, Sully. Well, first of all, I just want to say I felt so bad for Jay. Like, can't hit with his crossbow, picks up a rock, can't hit with that either.
Yep.
I felt so bad watching it happen. So I think that's my MVP.
Cool. And Oscar.
So I would say my MVP goes to a cluster of things. I don't like to self-indulge, so I'm not really going to bring my own stuff up. Outside of the 20 and turned into 0 damage. I would say my personal favorite was my mocking somebody so bad they fell to their knees and took 0 damage.
Yep, I can go with that. I have a few MVPs. To Josh, your first boomerang kill. Congratulations, you may take the sharpshooter feat. How often you'll get to use that, I have no idea, but fuck it.
Often if I'm using a boomerang.
Salty's nat 20 0 damage made me very happy. Congratulations, Oscar. For your triple kill, you may take DM inspiration, because that was pretty cool. And for running into a wall headfirst and taking 2 bludgeoning damage, you may take 2 points in athletics. Happy running, friend. To Dane, who has now slain more enemies with that stick than anyone ever will, you may take the Crusher feat. I have no idea if your shillelagh does bludgeoning damage, but it seems like a cool feat for you. To Hannah, for your failure to kill 2 HP enemy, you may take the Piercer feat, to see if that dagger might actually pierce someone sometime. To Corin, who failed to hit absolutely everything at all moments throughout the campaign, except for the one moment he did hit somebody and did 1 damage to a 2 HP enemy, you may take Bountiful Luck, of which you have none. And to Michaela, for being battered for the entire episode, you may take the Tough feat.
Yay.
You all level up. Congratulations.
And to level 3, right?
Sorry, to 2. So if you haven't already leveled, you may now level. And a couple of actual sort of MVPs as such. First of all, the God only knows how long discussion as to whether we should tell the Adventurers Guild that we haven't completed their quest. I don't know why you guys were so obsessed with telling the Adventurers Guild that you hadn't completed the quest, but it seemed like an idea at the time. That was the height of amusement. To the lucky charm that clearly the devil was keeping in case he was looking for a lover, and to the dice. Today, your guys' dice were misbehaving in all manners of incredibility, and I think for me that makes them more fun. When the dice are rubbish, because it makes it more of an epic tale. And yet we still managed to execute 13 goblins. Not bad.
Yes.
Not bad. And an orc. Don't forget the orc. And a bearded devil. Yeah. And, well, as you continue your campaign as the minions of Melisande Sherazai, we look forward to next week. But for now, I think that will be it from us. So thank you so much for playing. If you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
I believe
Sayonara.
we will end
Peace.
there. Oh no, we won't. We are going to raid. I've been waiting to raid this person for ages. I keep watching them off of my out of time. What? Oh, raid. Finish with order. There we go. I've been wanting to rate these people for ages while we are when I'm not in session, so we're going to go and say hello. So if you guys would like to send your love, please do, and we shall end there. We will see you all next week.
A question.